Hi, guys.
Wait a minute, I'm not ready.
Well, too late. We're on live now.
Oh no!
We live here, son.
We live here.
So, as the new follower, I'm dumb.
Yeah,
this-
who's that? Thank you for donating
Me.
all of Sully's money.
Yeah, thank you for donating by taking all my money. Thank you. Yeah, that's from me, of course, because it's the budget of trying to fix things. Yeah. Apparently Streamlabs decided to be, hey, your graphic driver is, you need your extended driver warranty.
Your extended graphics card warranty.
Exactly, and they just didn't want to, work. So I had to transition everything to regular OBS. Yep. That's what took a while.
For sure there's a button that does that.
But we're here and everything's fine, so all I got with chat is literally OBS itself. So that's sad.
Yeah, but, no donations apparently.
Oh no, donations are fine, just I got the alerts up, it's just the labels that are not up.
Oh, okay.
Well, why not?
So, my dear Nipponese friend, was that so hard?
Yes.
Look.
What happened?
Fancy, did you not see what I saw? How is that easy?
It was very easy.
I was talking about waiting a week.
That was a week? That didn't feel like a week. It didn't feel like a week.
Time has stopped
for
a whole
He's becoming old. He's losing track of.
Oh. Did you not see the what was that? The noises? The zeros and ones? And the noise? Did you not see that?
The 0 and 1 noises?
Council proceed with the summation examination.
Alright, stop focusing on the zeros and ones. Just everything's fine now. It's okay. Yes, my lord. Alright, we just do this again.
Do this with style.
Fence's rebuttal.
Rebuttal.
Alright. Hold it. Just because Miss Lestrade has a history of pickpocketing, she must be guilty of murder. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes.
Are all members of the British Army so quick to judge?
Yes. I beg your pardon. You mocking Her Majesty's Armed Forces, the greatest military organization in the world?
No, I'm simply illustrating my point. Making assumptions about people because they're a soldier or a pickpocket is wrong and dangerous.
Well, yes, might have a point there, I suppose.
Oh, by the way, why do you have a staple on your nose?
What?
There's a staple on your nose.
What are you talking? No, I don't have a staple on my nose.
It's just the tip of his nose.
I didn't lose my nose during the war and I stapled it back on. I didn't do that. What are you talking about? That didn't happen. You're crazy. But let's not forget, the girl had already shown she had it in her from before.
Right.
Are you still looking at the... Stop looking at my nose!
Sir, are you sure that's not a staple?
She's clearly a criminal sort through and through. Can't deny it.
When you say that she'd shown it to... she'd shown she had it in her, are you referring to this?
Exactly. Tried to swipe that only a day earlier, Or am I mistaken?
Not exactly. Given that I was there at the time, it's hard to refute that. Alright, I hope my reverb thing is working, actually.
I've never actually seen the real thing. I can't wait to have a closer look at it.
Sorry, I was making sure reverb was working.
It was working.
Oh no! Wait!
Hey, it's me, Sherlock Holmes.
Oh,
What's up?
One episode! I could have voiced Holmes! I'm mad! I'm mad! I could have voiced him! We went a little more!
I don't think this is a true flashback, because it's still Ryunosuke narrating. Talking to Iris.
I'm so mad! Anyways, I gotta fix Twitch chat, hold on.
How's it going, Twitch chat?
During
All
chat.
right. There
How
we
you
go,
doing,
hello.
Twitch?
You guys were over the block. I'm sorry about that. I'm just dumb at things.
What did you just say about my block?
Dude, not on the street.
Anyway. Alright, let me see. Okay. Wait, yeah. Oh, yes, of course. Mr. Holmes did use his caramel bars to make a copy of the disc, didn't he?
It's me, Sherlock Holmes.
And then ordered every type of music box he could find from across Europe.
Hello. No, you want to voice him.
Hello, Ryunosuke.
We still don't know what Gina plays, though, do we?
Hello, Ryunosuke. Looks like someone got murdered, hey?
But I'd love to see how the original compares to Holmes's copy.
Disc. Could it be a clue somehow?
Haha, make you a good reference, haha.
Perhaps we should examine it in more detail. I guess we gotta examine it in more detail.
Sorry, Joe.
You shush up.
Yeah, I talk.
Oh my god, what is that? What is There's
Bleed.
Game.
Actually,
Hey, can you clean that
Oh,
for me?
Ryu, look! This is blood!
No, it's ketchup. It's catsup.
mustard?
Yes, kids. You see that red thing in the disc? That's what he called blood.
Wait a
Just
minute,
say it with me,
What?
kids. Blood.
Mustard.
Mustard.
Mustard. Yes, you're right. Just a small smear, but definitely blood. Actually, I feel as though I might have noticed that before.
It's my time to shine again! I thought I'd be waiting forever! Alright, hold still with that disc, Ryu.
Alright.
Can we get this done quickly, Iris?
In a flash! Baboosh!
Baboosh.
Is it green?
Alien blood.
A lovely bright shade again!
Alien blood.
Wait, that color.
It's my blood.
What is it?
It's just that green. It's not the first time we've seen that color, is it? Blood samples portfolio has been updated in the court record. I know who it is. I know who it is.
I have no idea.
Hold
You
it.
sure about that?
Let me look.
It's the number of bullets that has you convinced.
Only 2 bullets were.
No, that was April Fool's. This is Olia.
That's me.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
you guys just can't let me have fun, I see.
We'll give you a roll. Just wait.
Only 2 bullets were fired, and the 2 guns that fired them have been examined by the police. When the parlor maid asks me how many are invited for dinner, I always tell her to count the table settings.
Well, that's logical, I suppose.
Although,
Yes. Wait, that is thoughts. I'm sorry.
yes.
sometimes after dining, crockery does go missing. 1 or 2 guests rather like the fine china.
Does your employer dine with thieves? And why is Twitch still getting over the thing? Hello, everybody. By the way, I appreciate you coming, but like, why?
Everyone's names are aligned to the right.
What you mean aligned to the
Just
right?
pretend like that's supposed to happen.
Oh, you mean on Twitch chat?
Just pretend that's supposed to happen.
All right.
Can't you just shrink sideways?
What?
What?
Just shrink the box sideways.
What?
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 Drink-
Just
drink?
shrink.
Shrink the box sideways?
Oh my freaking god. Shrink the box sideways.
Shrink
Shrink.
the...
What?
Oh, shrink.
Yeah.
Like crop it?
What?
Yeah, just crop it.
I did.
Sideways.
Well, here's the thing. If I crop it, it gets rid of the text. If I just shrink it, it's gonna just... It's like if I went in a corner.
So it doesn't behave like...
I think he wants you to crop it from the left.
What?
I did.
A little more from the left.
All right, well, Dragon Girl Moon, I'm sorry your name is being cut out. I'm sorry.
That's not what I meant.
What?
Oh,
I
I
guess it
gotta
just
fix this. I
was
gotta
decided
fix this in the
okay.
end. It's just sad. Okay, guys. And also, I think I forgot to fix something.
This game sucks.
I don't think it's the game,
sucks.
This
sir.
game is sus.
This game sucks.
Game is sus.
Oh, I don't even have the gain on. Okay, good, actually. So it is just me. And I'm just
The
naturally
gain?
peeking a little bit. Man. Okay, then.
My voice naturally peaks.
No, not on this.
Oh.
You want me to try?
No. Anyways, because I know
Before
trying,
he
you
screams
can
like
peek
freaking
it.
Tarzan in the background for no reason.
What is even going on? Problems. Anyways. Oh yeah, thieves, does your employer dine with them?
So I suppose, if there was another bullet somewhere of which we were unaware,
Unaware.
I'd have to reconsider my position.
Oh, huh. A third bullet somewhere on the scene. Would that be
Oh, that's gonna be easy.
Allow me to show you then. The third bullet.
The third
Third
balloon.
I can show it. Where's the calendar?
There is no third bullet.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't. It was not real. I made it up. Total fiction.
I ate it.
Not this time.
What? Wait, why is
Nope.
it? Wait.
Nope, not this time.
Yeah, there it is.
I am the third bullet.
I have a feeling though it's gonna be like, oh no, it's not. But that's the only thing of the third bullet we've got.
Vibe.
Take that.
Take that.
I
Laserface.
Did you save?
Did you?
Did you save at the? Oh.
Lovely.
It's okay. Don't worry
Lol.
about it. Don't worry about it.
LOL.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
LOL.
We're just gonna...
Amazing.
You would have been able to skip all this anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lol. Lol. Lol.
Fine.
Lol.
Sorry.
This game sucks.
This game is sus.
This game sucks. Rah, 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 rah,
I'm saying
rah.
this game is sus.
This
This game doesn't have sauce.
Pasta?
You have a staple for a
Lasagna.
nose.
No, I don't. Shut up. You're stupid, and I hate you.
Hello, Ryunosuke.
Hello.
I don't think you need to press this again. You just had to examine the disc and get the
Oh yeah, you're
blood
right.
sample.
You're right, but
Blood simple.
Look. some days I'm just tired, okay?
Right.
Some days I'm just dumb. So we just wait on her.
Understandable.
Alright, let me go get
Some
this.
days I just don't have any brain cells myself, so.
Yo. Can't relate. Never had any to begin with.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's green!
Oh my god, there's aliens among
No.
us.
There, you! Oh no, this is you!
Yeah, but the Legion.
Finally.
Finally.
So, if I understood correctly, you need two pictures. A left eye one and a slightly different right eye one.
Oh no.
Exactly. Then you can see the scene in 3 dimensions like this.
Why does he keep his character?
So,
Because I
to-
wanna.
bullets. So if we have two bullets, I don't suppose you can see anything useful with them.
I think you'll find that no matter how much you squint, the truth of the situation always looks the same here.
What?
The only person who could have shot the victim is that girl in the dark.
How can you be so sure of that?
Think about it. The Skokie brothers shot the dead detective, didn't they?
The what?
The dead detective.
The dead
The boy,
detective.
the boy,
He's
the boy,
alive,
the
sir.
boy, the boy.
Oh, that's a shame.
What?
What a
It
shame.
truly is.
He's a good man. What a rotten way to live.
You know, I'm gonna pretend I heard none of that from either of you. That's been mentioned once or twice. That's all I'm
What
gonna
is-
say.
What's his word for bad?
Well then, surely
I'm
it's
a
coming
Russian
into
today.
focus now, isn't it?
I don't know, man. Okay. This is a waste of time.
You sure?
I'm not going to change this man's mind anytime soon.
What's his word for?
Good that you
go away?
understand, boy.
Would you please stop muttering about things that have nothing to do with this trial, sir?
Never.
The defendant's life is on the line here.
The thing is, I was operating on Sherlock Holmes. And I feel like he might be important. I don't know.
No,
I
you
couldn't-
know, no,
I
he
couldn't
is.
really say that it has nothing to do with this trial, to be honest.
I
This
mean,
is Sherlock Holmes.
no, sir, you're right. It is actually very important. Thank you so much for your service.
I'll let the girl die.
I mean, there's no question that the man was shot, but the bullet had simply vanished from his stomach. How did he do that?
What?
It's
Wait,
this man Houdini.
Did it shoot through?
That's quite inexplicable, don't you think?
Before he digested the bullet.
Yummy.
I almost don't want to ask, but this
Iron.
surgery you've been muttering about all this time,
It's actually Sherlock Holmes.
you were operating on.
What was the fella's name now? No, Sherlock. No, Sherlock.
Sherlock Holmes, by any chance?
Oh, yes, good lord. Oh, it was that hairlock fella.
What? You're the surgeon that operated on Mr. Holmes?
That's right. Using the very latest anesthesia techniques, I might add. It was a fairly major OP, I can tell you.
Oh.
Drag. What's up?
What's up?
Up.
I
Not
think
OP,
short for
op.
operation.
Nah, it's
Oh.
fine. OP.
OP. This was major
Was
OP.
further-
And Dragon
Major
Girl,
OP.
yes, it's one of my favorite games.
It was so cheesy that they had to nerf the meta.
This is crazy.
Let me see. The fellow was brought in not long after midnight, if I remember correctly. They said he'd been shot by some criminal or other, so I opened him up like a shot.
Bruh.
But the funny thing is, I don't know where his organs went.
What?
I went over his insides with a fine-tooth comb, and I couldn't find the bullet anywhere. So I'm afraid I had to throw up my hands and just stitch the fellow back up.
I hate to state the obvious, but
Yes.
surely that's because the bullet is still at the scene of the shooting.
The concept for the defense is correct.
We both have the same voice.
As is clearly showing this photographic print.
When were you gonna show me this? In fact, I already had one.
You already have that, what you on about?
I
Well, you
did.
tried
I tried to
that.
present it, but apparently it just didn't work. Look, we just don't talk about parallel universes here, but I just trust me. I do have it, but apparently I don't.
By the way, Defense, I have a very important question.
What?
Have you ever played Okami?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
It's a
yes,
beautiful
I
game.
remember that game. Back on the PlayStation 2. And that was ancient technology.
There you go. That answers our friend over there, the Dragon Girl.
I mean, I did answer that, but okay.
You answered again.
All right, okay. Anyways, the bullet that the Skulkin brothers fired at Mr. Holmes hit him in the stomach region, then exited his body and lodged into the shop wall where the calendar was hanging by the door.
Lodged.
Lodged. Look, man, I don't know English. I think you'll find it's really quite simple.
How do you not know English? You're the one teaching me.
That's your mistake, not me. I think you'll
Oh
find
my
it's
God,
really
what
quite
have I
simple
done?
if you just consider the problem three-dimensionally. I think it should be third-dimensionally, but whatever.
Who do you think I am, sonny boy? Sonny Jim?
Well, juror number 4
Something's
is
on
about
fire.
the best I can do.
Something definitely is on fire.
As soon as I saw
What?
the wounds in the man's stomach, I flipped him over. You know, for fun.
Like a pancake?
Yes, exactly.
Are you saying that you checked his back?
Of course I did. And there wasn't a trace of injury. No sign that the bullet had left the body at all.
What?
What if it shot him sideways?
That's the point. The only logical conclusion was that the bullet was still somewhere in the man's head. Which is exactly why I set about slicing him up.
Oh my god.
And I'm still none the wiser even now. How many times do I have to say it? Can somebody please explain how it happened? Can somebody please solve the mystery?
Bruh, that was a
almost
nice
as-
press.
It's almost as much of a mystery as how this jury was put together.
Bazinga.
Gazentai.
Hold it!
Hold
What
it.
do you mean?
Number 4's statement was amended, by the way.
I know. Yeah. What do you mean you're in for a busy day?
Bye.
Hey, that was you, was it not?
Was it?
Yeah.
I honestly thought this was you, but okay.
Wait, was it? Hold up. Did I
That's
actually
fine.
give
I'll
her-
take it.
I thought I gave the Squidward voice to the maid, not her.
No, you gave it to her.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Or did you?
We're going to say stop. To excuse me, stop. I am a communications officer, stop.
This is actually what I'm trying to get a work on. What the hell?
Yeah.
Communications officer? Does that have something to do with sending telegrams?
No.
Everything from personal messages written by members of the public to the latest news in the capital. I convert all the messages into Morse code and tap it into and tap it out to the entire world electronically.
Electronic.
To the entire world?
Thousands of miles of cables under the sea, stop. Worldwide communication network, stop. Information transmitted to from all corners of the globe, stop.
Even Ohio.
Even
yes.
Ohio.
He was getting equally worked up about radio waves the night before, wasn't she?
They specialize in communicating information from government departments and newspaper officers.
I see.
I'm sure I shall have to wire the newspaper reports of today's guilty verdict later. So no sleep for me tonight, I imagine. Stop.
What?
Let's just finish the trial first, shall we?
No, I don't wanna.
Hold it!
All day.
I thought you were just a tourist.
How do you say, no?
Good day. I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please.
What even is the Crystal Tower? Like, legit question here.
It's a tower made of crystal.
I mean, duh, but what even is that?
A tower made of crystal. Thought we went over this.
Yeah, but what is it? What is its purpose? What does it serve? What can we do with it? Can we write paper stuff? Can we eat it?
No.
Can we eat it into Russia?
The
and
Crystal
stop the
Tower
freaking
is
war?
where the Crystal Tower was where the internet was first invented.
Oh shit. You guys didn't let me stop. I mean, we finish it. I was gonna say, oh shit though, but you went with the big
My
mistake.
phrase book says it is tower made of crystal.
Guys, can you hear
Yes.
me? Yeah, you can hear me. Okay.
Hello.
My hotkeys aren't working.
Why not?
Don't know.
Because Brazil.
Oh, they work now.
Why are keys hot?
Why are keys hot?
What's
I
going
don't
on?
understand. Do you have hot piano?
Oh, I would like that.
Did you leave keys out in the sun?
Hold on. I
Oh,
have,
I'm an idiot!
I
I'm
know.
an idiot! I now know what number lock key does. Oh my gosh! Okay.
Oh
I
my
gotta work it
god.
out.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Everyone stop.
I have.
Did you actually not know what non-lock does?
No.
It locks. I have.
For
jokes
voice
for
mod,
this.
maybe.
Yeah, it was
I
for
have-
voice mod. Now I can switch. See? There we go.
I have joke for this. What is your crystal tower running? It shouldn't.
There's no way he's just whistling Taurus.
Whistling.
So, you're a ballistics expert. Who knew?
Yes, I play basketball.
I knew. I have much experience with guns.
Ah,
I have lived through many, how do you say, extreme, violent bath of, no, blood of,
Extreme violent bloodbaths, perhaps?
those extreme, violent baths of blood.
Yes.
stop gripping the mouse. I feel bad.
I used to bathe in what you say.
English
blood
is
of-
very difficult tongue.
I used to bathe in what you call blood of enemies.
Considering the sort of people you associate with, I'm surprised you still have a tongue.
And mice.
Anyway, if you have questions about bullets and guns, you ask me. There is nothing I do not know. No mystery I cannot solve.
I am what you would call a myth booster.
He's very confident in his knowledge of guns, that's for sure.
But
Very
if possible,
knowledgeable.
please
He's
only in
knowledgeable.
Russian language.
He's not very confident in his knowledge of English, though, is he?
No. Still, we should bear it in mind. He's our man if there's a mystery about guns or bullets.
Yeah, guns are fun.
Van Zieks has managed to convince everyone.
When you have eliminated the impossible, he said. But he hasn't!
If we're going to fight back, we need more material. And we have to fight back. We have to turn this trial around again. We have to make a turnabout.
Dun dun dun.
Try pressing him again.
Bazinga!
Oh, actually,
What is an expert when you need one?
Bonanza.
Bonanza!
To be honest, I don't think
Me like banana!
I think we could just hit this.
I just had a banana shake with soy milk,
Objection!
yogurt.
Nope.
Wait, what if it was right?
No, the music's still playing.
Cheater,
right.
cheater, pumpkin eater.
It's not cheating if it's a mechanic in the game.
Cheater, cheater.
This is
How?
what you say, cheatsy doodle.
Mr. Holmes' surgeon is on the jury. I've experienced some coincidences recently, but this is ridiculous.
You winning,
I'm
son.
as surprised as anyone!
But there's no question about that Mr. Holmes was shot.
He was? What? Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's-
you were the surgeon.
Oh, that's what the police told me when they brought him in.
How bad were his injuries, Doctor?
He's dead.
Don't lie to us.
He was in a bad way. He'd lost a huge amount of blood, you know. And I suspect he was shot at quite close range, Jim. Because his skin was badly burnt around the point of entry,
Yep,
Burnt?
point blank.
which was his face. As I said, I flipped the fellow over and examined his back, but there was no sign of an exit wound. There was nothing. Which is why I thought I'd better locate the lung and pop it out.
And yet you say you found no bullets inside the patient?
Well, I found a Pop-Tart in there.
What?
That was really nice.
What? Was he shot in the stomach? Like, what?
It was great. Yeah. It was really surprising. I fed it to the dog. The surgery dog.
What?
Who steals people's hearts?
You use dogs for surgery.
I'm surprised no one got that joke.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have done, would I? Because it's in the wall of the pawnbrokers.
Remind me to never get shot in this country.
Duly noted. Please remind me as well. I absolutely beg of you.
Well, how did it get there? How did it get there? I need someone to solve this mystery before it drives me to insanity. If only there was some...
If only there was some expert in linguistics who could help.
Even if he looked extremely untrustworthy.
Am I right?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Why am I saying these things?
So we have a disappearing bullet on our hands. So then we pit these two.
I am ballistics expert. I have seen many
Objection!
shootings. Did you
Those
just
two statements
interrupt
clearly
me?
contradict the idea that all I do is pit jurors against each other.
Oh.
Wait. Hit history. Hit history real quick.
Oh, sorry.
History.
I know. There we go.
History.
What did you say? Those two statements clearly contradict the idea that all I what?
That
What?
all I do is pit jurors against each other.
Okay, this is the first time I've seen the localization of this case. What the heck?
What the heck?
It is true.
This game sucks.
Bruh, can you imagine?
Yeah, I kind of said that. I'm like, wait, is that literally a thing? All right. I guess the game's self-aware now.
Pitting P-I-T-T.
On the night in question, Mr. Holmes was shot by one of the Skulkin brothers. But since there was no sign of an exit wound on his back, we must assume the bullet didn't pass through him. However, no bullet was found lodged in Mr. Holmes' body either. Furthermore, a bullet was found lodged in the wall of the shop where Mr. Holmes was shot. Juror number 6.
No.
Hello, my name is Villain. Pleased to meet you.
My name is
His
Billy.
Villain.
Villain.
This apparent contradiction in the facts that is so clearly troubling juror number 4. Are you able to explain the mystery? You know, because you're a genius.
No, I cannot.
I have seen very similar situation in Motherland. It was night. There was blizzard. I was running away from a long mountain road in freezing cold.
Look at that adorable rat.
Wow.
It is mouse, not rats. The snow was piling high on both sides of road. It was very narrow and dangerous. My pursuers had hunting rifles, and they were on dog sleds.
Mental note. Don't ask too many questions.
I was shot from behind and I fell down in snow. And this situation was very similar to what I hear today from Doctor. They could not find bullet in my body. And no sign of, how do you say, exit wound.
Do what? then where did the bullet go?
Bullet never hit me.
Well, if it never hit you, why did you fall down? You fool!
Bullet hit frozen wall of ice very close to my side.
What?
One small piece, very sharp, broke away from lump of ice and pierced my body. It made deep wound that looked just like bullet's wound.
Good gracious!
Of course, piece of ice quickly melted inside me. And that is solution to mystery of disappearing bullet.
Is how you say, very weird.
Oh, but that doesn't answer the question at all.
What? That answered it. What? What do you mean?
The shooting happened in a pawnbroker's shop. And not some snowy road, mountain in another country.
Just an idea, but we might not be looking at exactly the same scenario here.
Ryu, where exactly was Holmes' shot again?
Well, according to the report, in
In
his
the
stomach.
glutes.
Sort of around this area, I think. You know, with
I was
stomach
right.
acid, so wood could hit it and then the acid would dissolve it, you know.
Well, that's precisely where he always wears a little pouch on his belt.
A pouch? Actually, I might have noticed something like that.
He stole the bullet.
Yes, a pouch.
He ate
It's
it.
where he keeps 3 glass vials of very dangerous chemicals that he uses in his investigations.
Oh,
Why would you do that,
Conveniently.
dude? What? Really?
oh, for
Doctor,
balls.
where is the pouch Mr. Holmes was wearing?
I don't know. I had nothing like that on his person. He did have a Nintendo 3DS on him, though. That was very weird. That fellow had nothing like that on his person when he arrived at the hospital, as far as I remember.
If I may.
Lord Van Zeeks?
While I realize it is forbidden for the prosecution to interject during a summation examination, I should inform the defense that I have the pouch in question in the antechamber outside the courtroom.
If this was Edgeworth, he'd be like, what pouch? No,
What pouch?
no there was
If
no
this
pouch.
was Von Karma, yeah, he would totally do that.
Sorry?
There's no pouch.
As I understand it, when the police arrived on the scene and found Mr. Holmes injured, they removed the pouch in order to assess the wound.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was getting forgetful for a moment.
Since then, it has been in my safekeeping all along, with all the other evidence related to the case.
Sir Van Zeeks, I want to ask you this very important question. Is there any other evidence that I should be made aware about, like right now?
No,
Are you sure?
not right now,
But
no.
so you do have evidence then?
I answered your question. I can
That's
personally
another
vouch for the
question.
fact that it has not been touched since the incident occurred.
You know, be lucky I didn't change the
Very
autopsy.
well. Well, extremely unconventional during a submission examination. I must demand the prosecution presents the item in question with all speedo.
That's you.
Bring forth Mr. Sherlock Holmes' pouch.
Bring forth the thing.
I see. So this is the pouch worn by Mr. Holmes on the night in question, is it?
Look at that! One of the vials was broken, and the leather around it is scorched black. It's almost as if the vial exploded.
Exploded?
So, that night, the bullet from the Skulkin brothers' gun struck Mr. Holmes's pouch. The glass pouch.
Good.
Ahem.
It was the glass
Oh,
file
I was
exploding.
muted. Sorry. No, I'm here. Hello.
It was the
Hang on.
glass file exploding that caused the fellow's injury. Why? What do you want?
Hello.
Hello.
This bullet did not penetrate victim, but was deflected into wall of shop.
By a glass. Oh my god, how strong is that vial?
A delightfully complex aroma.
Aroma. Almost as bitter as coffee.
Well, it would appear one mystery has been solved at least.
Though it has no bearing on the truth of this case.
That?
The bungling and burgling brothers shot the detective, and the accused shot the pawnbroker.
Burger
The
Brothers?
pertinent facts of the case remain unaltered.
The Burger Brothers?
Oh, but at least the mystery is solved. I can sleep easy tonight. Thank you, young man.
Thank you very much.
Glad I could help. Could you give me a not guilty in reward, please?
No.
No.
And before he gives him an autopsy report.
Fine.
Due to the expiring of the court
You're
project,
lucky I didn't change the autopsy report yet.
the court will sequester. Wait, sequester. Okay, sequester this
That's a
scruffy
word.
pouch as evidence.
Holmes's pouch isn't scruffy!
Holmes's pouch has
It
been
is
entered
a-
into the court record, which I'm going to examine literally right now. Shut up, Judge.
No, the summation examination. Summation examination.
It's really scorched badly just here.
Oh, the strap is broken. Look!
This must be where the bullets hit then.
Yarg.
Let me see.
Yikes.
Yep, he's dead.
Oh, there it is.
What the?
What?
Iris, look! Behind where the broken file was. Do you see it?
Ah! That's... the Skulkin Brothers' bullet!
What a stroke of luck that it hit this pouch.
Spaghetti
This is an amazing
Brothers.
discovery. What this means is... there were 3 bullets fired at Windy Banks that night.
We found exactly what the juror was talking about. The third bullet!
It's time to press that juror again, I think. The third bullet has been entered into the court record.
There was no third bullet. What are you talking about? It would appear the defense is somewhat struggling to alter opinion.
I would not think so. I think I just found it. Just give me a few more, just, no.
Give me, like, a
30
second.
seconds. Give me like 30 seconds and I will prove
Like
this
a
all
year.
around.
Give me like a year.
After all, that's a new piece of evidence that I literally just explored, and it's a valuable clue that I apparently already did, because I'm way too ahead, and Van Zeeks is an idiot, everybody here is an idiot, so I'm gonna just shove it in their faces, because every single person in this room is an idiot. Let's go, because they don't know how to look at evidence at all.
I'll have you know I graduate top my class and it's Navy SEALs.
So, why are you talking to me again? Obviously, there is no third bullet.
Actually, ma'am, there is.
Objection, stupid.
Objection, idiot.
Take that! That's stupid!
Here it
That's
is.
stupid.
That's idiotic!
Here it is. We discovered it just now. Totally not forged. Yes, on the night in question in Windy Bank's pawnbrokery, another bullet was fired.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hold it!
Hello.
What is this new trickery, you nippity conjurer?
Let me ask you one question, Van Zeeks. Did you decide to open this pouch and look inside?
No.
Where did you find that bullet?
In the literal pouch you gave me because you were a blind person. What is a vampire, actually? Anyways, it was lodged inside Mr. Holmes'
They
pouch.
have
What?
fired.
Yeah, that. So, anyways, this pouch was removed from around Mr. Holmes' waist before he was taken to the hospital. And since then, it has been touched by no one. Thank you, Van Zeeks. You're the best.
You mean to say? The
Did
shot
you
fired
your
by
job?
the shot fired by the Skokie brothers that night.
Yes, as your lordship has surmised, it hit this pouch.
But that makes no sense whatsoever.
When Ace Attorney, when does anything make sense?
You got me there, son. We already know the whereabouts of the bullet fired at the Holmes.
It's clear the visible in this photograph screen.
Two guns from the scene have already been submitted into the court record as evidence.
Yes, that of Mr. Windybank, and that belonging to the Skooky brothers. And my voice is crappy today.
Drink water.
Bear with it.
Drink water.
No, it doesn't fit anymore. I just drank like 1 liter of protein shake.
That's not water.
You see, it won't fit. I'm stuffed.
It won't fit.
It won't fit.
It don't fit. The salami lid. It won't fit like that.
It won't fit like that.
Salami lid.
What? What happened?
Let us know.
I have no words other than saying I don't care. Drink water.
Salami lid.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not even asking you to go.
Explode my
Okay,
stomach.
look, don't gulp it. I'm not asking you to gulp it. Just sip.
I can't. I'm telling you, I'm stuffed. I had 2 egg sandwiches and a whole liter of protein shake.
Why?
Beggars
Because
right, why?
I was hungry. I had just gotten home from a freaking job interview.
Why?
Because I need a job.
Why?
Because I don't want to kill people anymore.
Anymore?
You know what? You know what? That's a start. That's just a start. An examination of both guns revealed that only a single bullet had been fired from each.
Ah,
Arg.
But that just means...
That's right. We now know that on the night in question, 3 bullets were fired. However, only 2 bullets were fired from the guns recovered from the crime scene. And until that Shut up,
So
shut
it's a
up,
third
shut
gun?
up, shut up, shut up. And until that incontrovertible inconsistency is somehow explained. We cannot and must not pass judgment.
9.
I said English.
You spoke English.
Oh, you damn
I am
fools.
proud of you, 9.
While the summation examinations remains incomplete, the court has been presented with new facts.
Facts and logic.
Facts that would appear to have the very foundation upon upon which the case against the defendant has been built. Yeah, get dunked on. As is my prerogative in this situation,
Prerogative.
I hereby temporarily suspend the summation examination.
Summation. By Jupiter!
What?
You heard me?
Please, bring the witness back to the center at once.
No.
Okay, give me a second. What's happening exactly? Wait, what the heck?
I don't know.
He suspended the summation examination. He stopped
Okay,
that
so
temporarily.
a new critical fact that can't be overlooked was
So basically
uncovered,
can't-
and yeah.
Okay, got it. Because of the third.
They're basically saying, screw what the jury thinks. We need to check this stuff out.
Pretty much.
Hey Mario, I think we're screwed, Mario.
Hey, Luigi, I think we might be screwed here. Oh, no.
Witnesses? How
Governor!
about it?
No.
Were you listening to proceedings where the defense carried out the summation examination?
We ain't doing. Ah. Yeah, we was, Governor, we was.
Perhaps we can dispense with the tedious preamble. Simply answer this one question. A 3rd bullet has been identified at the scene of the crime. What do you make of that?
Man, he's giving a death glare to someone else that's not me.
Make of it, Gov.
Is it one of yours? Don't bother.
I know it was you.
I like how I just press it and then you wait. Don't bother.
God blimey, Gov. Not a chance.
In that case,
I think
did
this
you
man's
have
insane.
did you have an accomplice?
No.
What? Never! The Skulking Brothers work alone!
You know what? We don't talk about Wario. It's just two of us. That's our trademark.
How soon we forget poor Sulky.
Only 2 of the bullets from the crime scene originated from the firearms we have in evidence. The 3rd bullet was fired from another gun. Where is it?
I don't know.
Let me. That's an head scratcher.
Yeah.
Call cell for the defense.
Yes?
You're guilty.
Oh.
Why?
Hey. I like the
Cause
sound
it
of that.
said so.
Hey, Luigi, I think that man's guilty.
Wait, on what? On what charge? What charge?
Yeah, that defense lawyer. He's looking pretty guilty.
You're guilty of the charge of existing. We need to fix that.
So I can't exist?
Exactly.
Just
That's
because
against
I
law.
live and breathe like all of you, I can't exist.
Exactly.
Why? So that means you all are
Because-
guilty too, by that same logic. But I'm not dumb, I'm not going to do that.
Remember, kids.
We're bitches, though.
We
No, I'm not
should
saying
like to
why,
hear
never
your thoughts regarding these new developments.
You could just say that.
Third bullet, and the mysterious missing firearm from whence it came.
Thinking back over all the testimony we've heard and all the evidence we've seen, I think I'm starting to form a picture. A picture of what really happened. My lord, I think it's clear what this 3rd bullet tells us about the Skulkin brothers. It has nothing to do with
They had another gun.
Actually,
to be
check
fair-
if they had nothing to do with them, just to see what happened.
Hey, Luigi, I can't believe they didn't get that other gun we had, huh? I mean, oh no.
Just for the jokes.
I believe it has nothing to do with them.
Oh, thank
Can't
thank
believe
God.
that was the right one.
Hey, Nash. Hey, that's right, yeah. Nice
Yeah,
of the-
nothing to do with us, Mario.
nice of the lawyer to give us
We've established
advice
that
over for a picnic, eh, Luigi?
I think all 3 of those answers might have worked, actually.
Huh.
You sure?
Yes.
I mean,
Keep
yeah,
going.
there was a secret accomplice that didn't, like, it was nothing to do with them. There was another gun, which that was from another person. Yeah, each of them could have worked.
Yeah.
We've
They didn't
established-
give us the
that.
joke option. Feels
You
bad.
sure about that?
We've established that one bullet was fired from each of the 2 guns already known to the court. The logical conclusion, therefore, is that on the night in question at Mr. Windybank's pawnbrokery, there was another person present in possession of a 3rd firearm. Whilst the brothers may have had
Smith?
nothing to do with the 3rd gun or the bullets fired from it, it's inconceivable that they had nothing to do with the 3rd man. Yes, the brothers were working with an accomplice who was carrying a gun.
Got him.
An accomplice, you say? Pig's swill.
Then you tell me, sir, where did you think that the 3rd bullet came from? You tell me.
It's the juror.
It came from his mama.
It's the juror.
Oh, no, why?
Question man.
Because
Those aren't even
These
funny.
protracted proceedings have already forced us to endure 2 summation examinations. Yet in all that time, there's been not a murmur of a 3rd man, if this apparently wraith-like being exists.
Well, Van Zeeks, before we didn't know there was a 3rd bullet, but here we are.
honestly, I had no idea there would be another bullet.
The court must be shown hard evidence. Without it, its fantasy will be crushed, just
Then-
like my glass
Van
and your
Zeeks,
soul.
Didn't we already?
Van Zeeks, please, I'm begging you. Look, I'm about to say this, and this is the most compliment thing that I can give to anyone that's not Mr. Holmes. You are like the 2nd most logical person in this courtroom right now, okay?
Second?
Who's the first?
Me.
Oh, wow.
So
Me!
listen to me and listen. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, Mr.
Other than me,
McGill.
Iris. So, anyways, listen to me.
Me?
What do you think? Because we have a third bullet, and you just said there's 2 guns, each fired once. So you tell me, sir, where's the third firearm, and where did it come from? You tell me. The thing of evidence isn't on me; it's on you.
Firearm is. It's
Yes,
right
it-
here.
All right.
It is on me.
Okay, so you're guilty.
I have it right here.
Bruh.
Oh, even though the bearing of evidence isn't on me.
The prosecution demands answers on 2 counts. Firstly, proof, evidence that this accomplice was ever at the scene of the crime. And secondly, the identity of the spurious character.
Van Zeeks, please, come on, man, come on. Skulkins are lying. I know that. But
What?
how can I ascertain the identity of the person they're hiding?
Ascertain.
Ascertain. I'm supposed to prove the existence of this accomplice and reveal the person's identity. In response to the prosecution's demands, my lord, the defense is ready to present answers because we actually know who it is.
It was me. I did it.
The defense is ready. Actually, you're right, Megan. You did.
I did it.
I believe I could provide all the answers in the prosecution demands.
So, my Nipponese friend, despite the swimming eyes, you seem to think you have something to say. This promises to be interesting.
Okay, are you trolling me, buddy? Are you just saying all these things so that I can present the evidence? But you actually know that I'm right.
Have you forgotten that my job is to prove your client's guilty?
Like, yeah, but even you should know that sometimes the bearing of proof is on you, not on me. And in this case, it's on you. Because with this existence of another bullet, it also proves Gina innocent. So, yeah. Just saying.
Wow.
You don't even need to prove who the other person is. You just need to prove that your client is not guilty.
I have to push it forward now. There's no other option. I need to use every single piece of evidence available to me if it will make a difference.
In that case, counsel, I would ask you to present the evidence without delay.
Hey, Mario.
On the night in question, in the moments leading up to the death of the victim, what proof have you that there was a third intruder present at the scene?
Wario. It's me, a Wario.
Now, I don't know what to prove first. It's the blood sample. I know it's the blood sample.
But which one?
I don't know.
Is he,
The one that has a different color.
it's pink.
Both of them have different.
It's blur.
Actually, it might not be, because what proof do you have that there was a third intruder present at the scene? Yeah.
Proof is in the
Take
pudding.
that! The evidence is right here, in this portfolio.
By you, that portfolio again is...
Do you expect the court to rifle through your papers itself? Be more
Yes.
specific.
I was
Yes.
going to finish. Oh my gosh.
You claim one of those blood samples proves the presence of this third intruder. Well, which one is it?
Take that, this one.
It was me.
What I'm looking at here, there appears to be some green paint or such like around the bullet hole in the middle of the calendar.
That's a blood stain, my lord. Please.
A bloodstain?
Green blood. Curious even for you.
Yes, because I'm a big sorcerer.
Is the court to understand that the intruder was some unhuman creature?
It's
Yes.
something developed by Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Actually, it's Iris Watson.
By the great detective.
What if Sherlock Holmes had a gun?
New adventure, stop. Not yet updated stories, stop.
Oh my god.
It's this, you see. It doesn't have a name yet, though.
It's
This
a gun.
fogger sprays a chemical that reacts with the different elements in people's blood to change its color.
Different elements of people's blood.
Yes, everyone's blood is slightly different, you see, because it's made up of different elements. So by seeing what color it changes to, you can tell in a flash whose blood it is.
Ooh, that brings a whole extra dimension to looking at blood. Let me look at it.
Dunk of blood in courtroom, stop. Very exciting, stop. Must not drink it, stop.
What?
Lord Strongheart, stop. Don't drink it, stop.
As an example, this one shows the blood of the victim, Mr. Windybank.
Sorry, I was taking a freaking bug off my screen.
What?
A striking blue.
Yes. So you see, the green color of this bloodstain on the calendar shows that somebody else was shot in the main part of the shop.
Hold on.
Hold it right there, young man. Hold fire. Could be from some unrelated incident, couldn't it?
Sorry, I'm getting my voices mixed up.
It's alright. But no, it's not unrelated. The date showing on the calendar is the date on which Mr. Windybank was killed.
By golly.
Therefore, we can assume that whoever was shot on the same day.
Oh, then whose blood is it?
Well,
Is it my blood? Oh no!
the Skulkin brothers in the stand don't appear to be suffering from any gunshot injuries.
You'll never take me alive!
Calm down, Doctor. I'm not accusing you. Which means it must be the blood of somebody else. The third intruder, in fact.
Objection!
Yeah, sure. What?
Whose identity the court is still waiting to hear? You can't delay this any longer, my learned threatened. Who is this alleged third man?
Van
Susanna.
Zeeks, I could do friend, but what's a thread? Now I'm just reduced to thread. Come on, then. Come on.
You're being reduced to a thread of your former self.
It was Susato.
It's just Susato.
Who is this alleged third intruder?
Susato.
Susato.
Oh, no, it's
Susato.
you. You're guilty. I mean, look, the third gun's in your hand. It's right there.
I think we're screwed.
Hey,
Take
Luigi,
that.
why do we look like that guy from Hello Neighbor?
What?
Luigi, why do we look like that guy from Hello Neighbor?
Bruh. You can just say stuff like that.
The man's name is Edgar Benedict.
Edgar Benedict.
Oh my god!
Who's that?
He paid a visit to Windybank's pawnbrokery on the afternoon before the incident took place.
She was going to say Wandy Bank.
When the accused had attempted to deceive the pawnbroker into releasing this article into her possession.
That's right. The man identified by the defense, Mr. Edgar Benedict, because guess what, Van Zeeks? I know more than you. Then attempted to take the article from the defendant by force.
Yes, broker. Oh, what was his voice? Oh no, I forgot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was that.
I believe this filthy pocket thief has just redeemed an article from you. No.
Why does it sound like Dio? Hold on.
Yeah. Oh no, you're gonna see. You're going to see.
The article in question belongs to me. I demand for it to be returned at once.
No, that's a lie! What are you trying to pull?
Give me back my overcoat, you wastrel. And needless to say... Oh, strike a pose.
Oh yes,
Any
Jojo.
music box discs too. Do you like my sunglasses, Snake?
Inspector
No.
Gregson was there at the time and can attest to what happened. In the end, it was the inspector himself who took the disc.
Can you corroborate this account, Inspector?
No.
Yes, my lord. That's more or less what happened. And in the interest of being true, true.
Thorough.
Yes. What demand did this guy say? I asked Windy Bank for a print showing the fellow.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's extremely low poly, but bear with me
sure.
for a moment.
Allow it to be
Taken from one of his red-handed recorder cubinses.
Yes, that's him talking to Mr. Windybank that morning. Let's go.
Let's go.
And you claim this man is the brother's accomplice.
Well, Mr. and Mr. Skulkin, I almost said Mrs. I'm so sorry.
I've never seen the case before in my life, Mario!
I'll be live, Guff. I'll be live. Never seen him. Never seen him. I don't got you about that, man.
Well, somewhat unsurprisingly, it appears our witnesses disagree with the assertion.
I'm sure your lordship recalls my lead and Nipponese friend's actual assertion,
No,
which
I have
was
short
that he
brain.
could prove the identity of the alleged
I have
accomplice.
smooth brain.
Yes, and I can. No matter if your smooth brain is smooth or not.
They show us the evidence.
I agree. We must see proof that the clean-cut gentleman in the photographer. Oh my gosh, in the photograph is the filthy criminal you
photographer.
say he is.
Oh my god. I'm the criminal now.
This is the last piece of evidence. That's not going to be for the trial, and honestly, not for the game. We're going to keep going after this. I've had a feeling that something has been missing in this trial from the very start. But now, I'm going to drag it kicking and screaming into the courtroom.
Damn, alright.
Are you ready to present your answer to the court and counsel? And yes, I was yelling in the middle of that, and then the freaking game decided, hey, yo, no, you're gonna talk. And screw you, that's why.
Well, yes, my lord, that happens, like how you just gave your yawn to me. The defense will present the evidence now. Proof that the man pictured in this photograph. Oh my gosh, can I? Proof that the man pictured in this
Photograph.
Shut up. Photographic print was in fact the person struck by the third bullet.
You're doing great, Knight. Don't worry.
Ah!
Always mess this up.
Take that.
Take that.
As I mentioned before,
Take that.
on the day of on the afternoon of the day in question, the defendant attempted, deceitfully, admittedly, to reclaim this disc from Windybank.
Which is when the aforementioned Edgar Benedict appeared on the scene, I believe. This man then attempted to purloin the article from the defendant's possession, no?
That's correct, my lord. I myself was
wrong.
present at the time. It was following this that a minor incident occurred.
But of course, sir. Hold on, I can remember.
Grossberg.
But of course, sir. Here's the disc for you. Very well. Oh, y'all strike a pose. I should bid you farewell. Oh, say goodbye to style.
Wait a minute. That disc is mine!
What do you think you're doing, you little tramp? You've drawn blood. Blood, you filthy animal.
Being a music box disc, it has countless small but sharp metal protrusions over its surface.
It sure does.
Those protrusions cause Mr. Benedict's finger to bleed, and the resulting smear of blood is still visible on the disc now.
Goodness, a blood stain, is it?
My assistant and I have just analyze the bloodstain here in this very courtroom.
Oh, they said my sister.
Using my trusty fogger gun.
My sister?
Yeah. Yeah. Suddenly, Ryunosuke's sister shows up.
Yeah.
I had
Using
a
my
sister?
Using my sister fucker gun.
Yes, and we added the results to this portfolio. It's green.
Ah.
That's you, by the way.
One green blood. Oh wait, is that me? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
turning
It
that one.
is.
I say.
It's green.
This is
It's exactly the same color. As
No.
the blood
No, that's right, that's right.
Number 5 is the telegraph
that-
lady.
Oh, that was
no,
five. Oh, okay.
no. The 5 is the gentleman.
No, it's a telegraph lady.
4.
Then where's the stop?
The doctor is number 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
okay.
he?
All right.
Yeah,
sorry.
that one
My
is the
bad,
Russian
my
man.
B.
That's the
My
Russian
B.
man.
RB,
My B.
RB,
My B.
RB,
My B.
RB.
and the chief. RB and the chief.
RB.
And the chief.
Arby's? We're doing fast food now?
And the chief.
Go for it, Ono.
That's not me.
That is you.
Yes, it is.
No.
That's you.
Yes,
What
it
a
is.
bet.
It's a telegraph lady.
I'm very sure that is the...
No, it's Garadeb, the maid, the stereograph guy, the doctor, the telegraph lady, and then the Russian.
Forget it. It's
Oh, it's
exactly the
6.
same color as the
Okay.
blood around the calendar.
I
The
thought
evidence
it
is
was the
conclusive.
Russian man.
We're gonna
The
find out.
Russian
that-
man's number 6.
I thought there was 5. Oh my god, I'm blind.
The man calling himself Mr. Edgar Benedict, who was in Whitney Banks earlier in the day, because we're just gonna skip the fact we all can't count, is the accomplice who was present at the scene of the crime that same night.
Yeah.
Guys, juror number 5 is obviously
Wait, hold
McGilvey.
up. Hold
No!
up.
That's what you fucking
Oi, what are you talking about? It's boiling here.
Yeah.
I
My
can
lord,
count for
it is-
Jack.
How do you say objection?
My lord, it is the opinion of the defense that Mr. Edgar Benedict should be summoned to the courtroom to testify.
Oh, yes.
It certainly seems that we can afford to ignore this gentleman's apparent illness.
Objection! This has gone on long enough now. This flagrant ignorance of the mechanics of law.
What?
Sherlock Holmes, you say? Yes, I've heard the name. A protagonist in a series of short stories for the vulgar classes. A god of detection or some such.
God of
Oh, get
detection.
done.
And now you employ chemical substances devised by this fantastical persona in the highest court of the land. Do you expect us to take you seriously? The
Yes.
samples made by this plaything are not fit to be called evidence. So the bloodstain turned a shade of green. What of it? Here's to you successfully proving that no other blood in the world would turn the same color.
Oh, that was so
that-
dumb.
Van Zetsu just proved our point! Well,
I think that's sarcasm.
I don't know.
My leg.
My leg.
Great job, you
And
have a
pray,
leg.
do not even think of suggesting that we should take Mr. Holmes's word for it.
Ugh.
What the hell?
Is he
Is it
right?
bad? It's Mr. Shells. It's a concoction thing.
I don't know. I mean, he's a great
What are you talking about? You wouldn't get away with that.
I knew it would come
Where's
to
my
this.
dire promises?
I knew it would come
Oh,
to
here
this.
it is.
Of course, Mr. Holmes' invention isn't going to be recognized by any official body. But what other choice did I have?
I'm just remembering what Father Christmas over there said before. But how
Ignore
he
the
was temporarily
explosions.
suspending the summation examination. She literally called him Santa.
Is she talking about the judge?
Yes!
Oh, okay. That threw me off. Okay.
I thought she was talking about Van Zeeks.
No, that's not Father Christmas. That's Krampus.
Ho, ho, ho.
That's Krampus.
All right.
In other words, The examination isn't over yet, is it?
Good grief! What did you just say, bro? Yeah, young Joe.
Under the summation examination, the decision as to whether or not the trial continues is in the hands of the 6 jurors, isn't it? So, the way I see it, it doesn't matter what certain other people think of Holmesy's invention. At least, not for now.
What is that banging?
I just said, ignore the explosions. I'm being raided. I'm promptly dealing with that. So just ignore it for the time being. Heads will roll.
They played a game? What?
That's not the game. That was in time with the game, those two things.
No, I
Anyways.
mean, like, is he playing a game? Like, what,
No. Anyways, that's my... Okay, now back to my bit.
Is this what Brazil's like?
Yeah. Welcome to Brazil.
We should not to be here. So, anyways, Van Zeke, see? First most logical person in this courtroom. Yes! She's right.
Young lady, you have quite a devious mind.
Devious.
It really just comes down to one thing.
You're guilty.
Whether these ladies and gentlemen of the jury are convinced by what you say, Ryu. Is that about right, would you say? Or did I misunderstand something?
Unbelievable.
Unbeatable.
Holmes' partner is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh my, what?
Force to be reckoned with.
Alice Watson, sharpshooter!
After the shrewd process of the situation from an entirely unexpected source,
Now we had to be reminded of how court works by a 10-year-old.
oh my god, I want to quit my job and die. It must be acknowledged that the previous summation examination has yet to reach its conclusion.
This is absurd!
I agree. That's why I want to quit and die. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the court now looks to you for your final leanings in this matter. As proud citizens of Her Majesty's Britain, I am sure you will come to a fair and just conclusions. Good. So then, state your final decisions in turn. Not please.
Please. Please.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Dead guilty.
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 Let's go! The doctor and the telegraph, I don't like you two. But thank you for the others.
I also don't like me.
You count guilty, and 4 count not guilty. Such is the outcome of the summation examination.
Objection.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
No, it's part of the procedures, buddy. It's part of them.
The prosecution refuses to accept this decision!
On what grounds, my
Read the
boy?
book.
If these jurors are persuaded by some half-baked concoction devised by a pretender to real police work, then they are too ignorant to be trusted with their judgment of anyone's guilt.
True. I mean, no.
I'm sorry, Lord Van Ziegs, but the outcome of the summation examination cannot be ignored, so yeah.
Van Zeeks, what did I just hear? What did I just hear? Van Zeeks. Van Zeeks. Van Zeeks. Van Zeeks. Van Zeeks.
I'm not talking to you.
Van Zeeks.
I'm not talking to
Van
you.
Zeeks.
I
We
don't wanna
still
talk to
going, buddy. We still going.
This trial will continue for our misery.
Ah! Ah!
Why do you look like you got
Science.
shot, man? Stop.
Nevertheless, we find ourselves in a rather awkward situation. The defense has a very reasonably requested subpoena of a
Subpoena.
new witness. Supuena, welcome to
Oh,
Brazenda.
Supuena.
But sadly, I fear that will be impossible.
What?
The name the gentleman gave for himself, Edgar Benedict, is quite clearly, well, fake.
Fake.
I don't believe it.
A fake name.
prove the man was there that night. Who's this?
I mean, don't you have
Telegraph
a...
lady.
Oh no, you.
Who's this?
Telegraph.
Um, could I say something?
Who was that, please? Who spoke?
It was me, my lord.
Show number 5?
Who said that?
What have you to say, madam?
If possible, Inspector.
Me, man?
I wonder if you might show the photographic print to me again. The one in which the gentleman is shown.
Right, yes, this one you mean? Oh, Mr. Benedict?
Oh, Mr. Benedict.
Huh. 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 Huh, yeah. There is no doubt in my mind.
Show number 5. You don't mean to say you know this man?
Yes, I know him.
What?
No!
Good gracious!
Scam artist.
Who are there? Who are there? You're number 5. Oh, no.
I am a communications officer, stop.
As we can clearly see.
The gentleman in the photograph is stop. Also a communications officer, stop. You work in my
What?
office.
What?
Okay, come on. There's no way.
A very talented operator, in fact. Stop.
I mean, with that voice, I mean.
Yes.
Hold up.
He showed me in the communication station now. Stop. Tapping away on the telegraph. Stop.
This doesn't seem right somehow. I can't put my finger on why, but it doesn't feel right. Like, at all.
I suppose we all imagined the accomplice would be some sort of hardened criminal. It's a bit unexpected to find out he has a respectable job by day, wherever he gets up to at night.
Yes. I suppose that's it. I suppose that's why I thought something was wrong.
If the gentleman is at London's communication station, I mean, we should be able to subpoena him within the
Subpoena.
hour.
Yes, it's spelled awkwardly, but it's subpoena.
I like Subpoena better.
Subpoena sounds better, yes. Lord Van Zinks, if you please.
Yes, my lord.
We have Anziek.
Make the necessary arrangement with all haste. And it is Nick.
As your lordship bids.
Yo, Vanzieks, can you get me a Snickers too? I'm a little hungry as well. You're the best. You're the best.
I'll give you this bottle of wine.
I like tea better. Sorry. What the heck?
You
is
can say he
happening?
doesn't like that. He's British. Checkmate. The court will recess for 1 hour.
For 1 year.
For 1 decade.
I'll give you my entire vast collection of Earl Grey Greek tea in your face.
Please no for 1, and 2, in all seriousness, people are like screaming outside my building. What are you guys are doing out there?
What? Did you move to Brazil as well? What?
I don't know. People are just yelling outside.
That's my
no
neighborhood
reason.
in a nutshell.
Hey,
Like,
get on with the stream, 9.
Hurry.
freaking 7 in the morning.
Here, the
people
cat
just
sold
start-
for it's short TV. That's sorry.
Bro, For what?
yep.
What did I do?
You're getting canceled for being late.
Being late.
Wow.
Man,
Wow.
can't believe I'm late, and it just
He
means
had to go there.
You're being canceled for being early.
What? You've been canceled of being punctual.
You don't have a Twitter, so we came here.
What?
I cancel you
Oh
in person.
no! Wait, am I being like? Wait, so what does it mean that I get canceled? Do I just get burned to the stake or something, or do I get stalked?
They just gaslit people. That's honestly the freaking cancel culture in a nutshell.
Gaslight.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, anyways, thank you,
It-
Van Zeeks, for getting me my Snickers, and oh no.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
When did your witnesses arrive? My voice sounds like garbage today. What is going on? When did your witnesses arrive? We shall reconvene to hear the gentleman's testimony.
$1 has been deposited into the bank account of the
Inspector
Soliusaurus
Grayson.
of twitch.tv/Soliusaura. Soliusaurus of Solissaurus.
Inspector,
Sorry,
Gregson.
someone donated, which I appreciate. Someone named 99998 for the donation fund to go down. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh.
Here is your
Bruh.
goddamn Snickers.
Thank you, Van Zeeks. You're the best. Well, okay, maybe second best. Actually, no, to be fair, third best. There's like two other bests, so are they? But still, you're one of the best. Thank you, Van Zeeks. You're great.
Picaro!
Picaro's here?
Piccolo!
Seems like he is.
Picaro!
Piccolo?
Hey, let's cancel him as well.
Why? No.
Soliusaur from twitch.tv/Soliusaur.
Picaro,
Anyways,
you're muted, I think.
anyways
Yeah.
You're not on
first,
Discord, bud, so we can't hear your mic.
I know it's
You're
UA, so
talking.
thank you, UA, for the donation. As for the 999, I don't know who that is. No.
Here's a guinea.
Guys.
What?
Thank
McGill did
you,
donate 10.
Thank you, McGilded, for the donation, Mega.
Ah,
Yeah,
you're welcome, me boy.
Oh. Yeah, thank you, Kuro, for the $1 donation too. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Voila. Me boy.
Hold up, let me open it up again. Yes, my lord.
I should like to hear from you specifically about events at the pawnbrokery on the day in question. Come to my chambers during the recess.
Yes, sir, my lord.
Very well. Court is adjourned until 1:40 p.m.
And we'll never see the inspector ever again.
I can't believe he's dead. Picaro!
Can't
Hello,
believe.
Picaro.
Bro. Funny man.
Hola, gracias por recibirme.
Hola, señor. ¿Qué hora es?
Sí.
¿Qué hora es?
Sí.
¿Qué hora es?
Ay, cabrón. ¿Qué horas son?
Oh,
Gogo Kuji des.
mucho
I don't
¿Qué
know.
estás haciendo aquí?
I don't know why I started
Mucho
speaking Spanish.
graciones. Investigación.
For people who did not know what I just said, I don't blame you. Welcome.
don't know
Thank you for having me. That's what I said.
ID
Hola, ¿qué
JY562.
tal?
Bazinga.
Gazenta.
Good job, you gave us the password to your social security account!
No, don't worry about it. Ignore what I said. Don't worry about it.
My
What?
social
Don't worry about
security
it.
number is 9.
How we doing, chap?
We're doing. I think.
I think everyone. How is chat? Yeah, I haven't said that. How is chat? Is chat doing
How's
good?
chat? Come on. What you doing?
I'm talking about you guys too. How
When?
y'all doing?
I'm dead, but alive, but still
How's it
dead.
going?
Understandable.
Understandable. Good day.
What about you?
No, not right. Yeah. It is
No, I'm
us.
so-
We're
I'm-
fine. Good.
I'm so glad that you just go ahead and nose press so y'all don't have to hear me chew. for an hour.
Mood.
Good. Nom nom nom.
Time card.
Yum yum yum.
I know. I'm
Nom,
just-
nom, 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 nom.
Actually, I'm debating. Should I actually get more water? Because I did run out.
Hey, while you do that, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
to
you
the
know,
bathroom.
I'm gonna get more water. So
I'm gonna go to the
it'll be
bathroom.
quick. I'll be quick, guys. I'll be quick. But God, for the rest of you, entertain chat.
Oh hey, you know what that looks like? A copyright strike.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's copyright strike for Action 52.
Yes, let's go. For the one game that plays for a little bit but can't be finished as well. So much BS, man.
why is that Mario Bros crying?
Have you seen this case's primary witnesses?
No, actually, not yet.
Hang on.
It's Mario and Luigi. Literally. Not even
I'm gonna
joking.
post them in chats, not chats. In the Discord server here.
Ah, I see. Never mind.
Yeah. It's Poster Boy and Discount Poster Boy.
Back.
Mario and Luigi at home.
I love Mario Luigi. Get bootleg Mario Luigi.
I am
love how
back.
one holding a pear, one holding an apple.
These guys are Ringo and Nash. From left to right, it's Nash and Ringo Skulkin. And the pun in their names is that said Nashi in Japanese is pear, Ringo means apple.
Apple pear.
Gee.
For some reason that just reminds me of the pineapple pen meme for some reason.
No, please no.
Yes, it did. My brain is a very weird thing.
Your brain is an enigma.
Even to myself at times. Like for instance, I have no idea why do I put salted peanuts no less, on freaking fruit shakes. Guess I just like the texture it gives.
I should buy cashews next time I'm at the store.
Mmm.
They're
almost
expensive,
had
but I like them.
I almost had a cashew ice cream today. Was like, bruh. But then I saw the freaking price and was like, bruh. I'm gonna pass on that. Ah, screw you, Vladimir Putin, for making my ice cream get more expensive. I'm gonna have your head.
Well, cashews in themselves are already pretty expensive, at least in the States.
Over here, they're not. They are harvested here as well. So.
Okay, Picaro, what did you type? I see. I'm sad. I meant to say dad.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dad. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I was trying to lay up and I failed.
See ya, Danae.
See you, Dana.
Hi, Dan. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, depending on your time zone.
Bye.
I love how every single one of us pronounce his name wrong.
I said Danny.
I said Dan.
I said Dan Man instead of Dan Man.
Okay.
His name on Discord is Danny, so.
I see.
Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
All right, so y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. 17th April, 12:41 p.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber.
Boy.
Gina, how are you holding up?
Terrible.
I'm up defending you to the best of my ability, girl. Come on.
We both said terrible. Hey, yo, same brain.
Welcome.
I'm starting to feel quite
Stay
lonely towards those frequent cold shoulders now.
Jenny! Are you alright? Aren't you saying anything? What's the point, eh? I got all this trouble and fight so hard for the likes of me. What? You saw it, the picture.
What picture? What
Are you
picture?
stupid?
Yes, I
Ah,
am.
you mean this? The photograph taken by Hunsy's red-handed recorder. Well, I didn't think it would have captured a scene like this, that's for sure. It's hopeless. Anyone who sees that's gonna think I did it, ain't they?
Gina, you want me to hit you with some more facts and logic?
Yes.
Wait,
Wait.
I have epiphany and a question.
All right, what is it?
Are we still on the same case where we found her in that safe?
Yes.
Okay.
In the
Man,
safe?
yeah,
The
when she
room in the back.
the room in the back that she went to go get the book, but we found both her and the guy who was the owner in the room. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That's a very long case. Jeez.
Yeah,
Yup.
this
Well, this is the
good.
5th case, but yeah.
This is the climax of the whole Greatest Attorney Chronicles. This is the midpoint.
Midpoint? Oh.
I mean, it's the final case for the first game, but you know.
This duology works as like one huge 10-case game.
Huge.
Anyway, so, anyways, Gina, to quickly hit you with some facts. That picture would think that you shot him in there, but he was found dead in the storeroom. Hello? Anyways, I won't pretend it wasn't a bit of a shock when the prosecution at first presented it to the court, because I guess we all forgot about Sherlock's cameras and everything.
Surely you gotta have your doubts about me now. You still can't think I'm innocent.
Brett.
Gina, I want to
Brett.
ask you something. What good would it do if I think you weren't innocent? That's what I thought. That's what I literally thought. But anyways, of course I can.
Well, I want to be found guilty.
Why?
This is
Cause.
funny.
Cause?
Because banana.
Just cause.
Just cause. So what about
Yeah.
your friends in the orphanage, huh? What about Iris here?
Eh.
Our feelings don't matter, but you want to go to jail just cause?
Yeah. It's
Yes.
funny. It's funnier that way.
You know, because this is the game, I'm not gonna allow you to do that. That's just bad.
Why not?
Jenny, why won't you talk to us? Tell us what really happened that night. He's cleverly managed to piece together a lot of new information, but still, we'd really like to hear from you.
You know.
You wouldn't like it anyway. All right then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Right, just say it.
It was after we had that dinner together at your place, right, Iris? Then we all had a chat up in your office, didn't we?
Yes, I remember.
After that, I just couldn't get to sleep. So I slipped down and went down the street to the 2-in-1, to Windy Bank's place. I had to know.
If Iris's story was there or not. The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Don't know what's about or nothing. But if you ask me, there's something in that Holmes didn't like. Something what he didn't want people reading. So that's why he lied to Iris about sticking it log with Windy Bank for safekeeping. At least, that's what I thought at the time.
So you broke into Windy Bank?
I just had to know if it was there or not. I mean, I had no idea at all that was going to kick off, did I? I struck the lock and snuck inside. It was as dark as you like in there. So I gave the oil lamp on the counter a bit of a wick. That's when...
What do you think you're doing?
I nearly died, I did. Next thing I knew... I grabbed the gun off the counter and was waving it in the air like... I don't know what.
Like a psychopath.
This is Windy Bank.
Oh, you're the girl who was in here this afternoon. I didn't think pickpockets went in for armed robbery.
The mantle script. Have you got her in there? Did Holmes leave a load of papers with you? A story?
I beg your pardon?
The under... something or other. The under the... If it's there, I want to see it.
I'm sorry, young lady, but I'd sooner die than relinquish an article belonging to one of my customers.
I don't want it. What would I do with it anyway? I just want to see if it's there, that's all.
Oh, you want to see it, do ya?
I want to know if Holmes really pawned it here or not. Please, just let me see it and I'll go.
Oh, very well then. But for pity's sake, stop waving my gun around, would you?
So then the old cove unlocked the storeroom door and we both went inside. It was there, all right? Manuscript. Holmes weren't lying there after all. Ugh. You did all that just to check for me, Jenny. Anyway, I know it's a bit of a kick-up out on the main bit of the shop.
The Skulkin brothers arriving on the scene, yes?
What was that noise? Someone's breaking in!
Oh, dear me, is there some burglars convention here tonight that I don't know about?
I think I forgot to shut the door behind me. Sorry.
Oh, I better go and take care of it. Could I possibly have my gun back?
Oh, well, come with me then.
Now, don't be foolish, young girl. You must stay right here. Don't leave this room under any circumstances.
And with that, he took the gun out of my hands and walked back out into the shop. I hung back in the storeroom and, like he said, straightened my ears in the dark to hear what was going on. It sounded like they got into a bit of a scrap. Started to think I should help, see? So I was just about to go out of the storeroom myself, and when...
Bang.
I heard a couple shots go off. Two, I think. Almost at the same time. And then there he was, right at my feet, lying face down on the floor. I was right next to the storeroom door, so I slammed it shut and locked it quick as you like.
Because you thought whoever had shot Mr. Winniebank might come for you?
Yeah, so I went to grab the old cub's gun. I figured I'd put up a fire at least. But when I got a better look at him, I knew. Winniebank was a goner.
Blank.
Kadoosh.
I felt funny in my head all of a sudden, kind of dizzy. And after that, I don't remember nothing.
That must be when you passed out, Gina.
If
He's
I had done what
dead.
I'd done, the old cub might still be alive.
Did you tell the police everything you just told us?
Of course I did, but he didn't believe a word of it, did I? All he said was, if I kept telling lies, it'd make things even worse for me.
Wow.
It'll be alright, Jenny. Don't worry. Just stay strong a little longer. Rio's about to put the real culprit through the mill.
Man, suddenly cops sound like jerks.
That cover was there. The cover was there in the afternoon. That Edgar Benedict. I still remember how he looked at me, like I was nothing. It was there that night.
We don't know his real name yet, but I'm convinced that he's involved somehow.
Oh my god.
Anyway, thank you for telling us what happened, Gina. I appreciate your honesty.
You what?
You what?
You're gonna leave it all in
What,
Rio's capable hands now, Ginny. Mr. Naruto,
Yes.
how come you trust me? I don't get it.
Bruh.
You.
I mean, have you forgotten what happened here before? Come on, it was only 2 months ago. Me and McGill did. We told you all a pack of lies. And you got the bug trot off with him, even though he was a killer.
No. I could never forget that.
Oh,
I did what I thought was best at the time.
WHTA the donation burr.
What happened?
Hello?
A friend donated. Thank you, friend, for donating $5 for the donation, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So yeah, making bank.
What the pain of
Tony
that?
is making all the money.
She is. She's gaming.
You really shouldn't.
you're still Leshy, by the way.
Yeah, Meg.
Leshy. Wait, me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah!
Oh,
How many times
sorry,
I have to push the button?
oh, sorry, that's bad. You wait till the gift I'm going to give you when I give you it.
What?
What
So
the heck did you
if
just
it-
say?
I know I say it weird, but if you think that's bad, just wait until I give you the gift. I'm
No, Picaro, no. Did you?
not yet.
What?
But the pain of that hour of judgment doesn't get any easier to bear. Stop!
All the money.
I ain't throwing money
Whose
yet.
friend? Who is that?
I didn't do that. That wasn't me. My hands are up.
Wait, Picaro, was that you were the friend before?
No, no. My thing ain't coming yet. That's I didn't throw any money.
Which one of you?
Good on.
I don't know about that.
I just want to talk. $5. I just want to talk.
Curly always gives ones, not fives.
I know.
Could on.
Bruh.
Man.
Nah.
There's a
He's
guy in
dead.
chat. There's a guy in chat's called Maker Plier.
Make a play.
What?
Now that could be confused with Markiplier, mind you.
Huh? Wait, what? Mega Plier.
Maker
Stop!
Plier.
Stop! Who's doing it?
It's Picaro.
It is Picaro? No, I don't believe you.
No,
Morph, who is it?
no,
Who is this?
I just said I'm giving yours later.
It says it's
This
Picaro.
person, I don't know what to believe because it said like, what's the alert? What is that squirrel? What is that What is
Hey.
going on? Wait,
Have more F Weens PLZ.
Nanda.
what?
What?
There's so many. Wait, friend. Wait, who's friend? Lo, seriously, who's the
More friend.
donations?
Sozin.
Who?
Who's Sozin?
Who are you?
Sozin
Hello.
BT.
Hello. Well, you know I always do. Okay, so the more friend was you, Kuro. Why are you questioning? I am, cause is it a financial? I am concerned for people's financial health.
Hold on. Oh, never mind. I thought someone.
Who did it? Who did it?
What? Wait, what?
What do you mean, what, Picaro? What did you do?
No, I didn't do anything. Well, why I see a lot of nines on your screen?
Oh, that
That's a.
Picaro, I'll explain later.
That was
I'll
me. I
explain
did
it
that.
to you.
I did the nines.
It's
I
technically
broke her
negative.
bank account.
It's technically negative, but
How you donate a negative $9,900,000?
magic.
Easily.
She pays it.
I pay everybody
College,
back.
that's how.
It's her student debt. Anyway.
Anyways, if so, forever who did, thank you. I appreciate it. But man, you don't have to. Still, don't forget that I almost made you a promise.
Almost.
I almost?
Almost.
Oh,
Imagine almost making a promise, honestly.
Bruh.
I almost made you promise.
Still,
But man,
don't
I'm glad
forget
did
that I
it.
also made you a promise. I told you that I'd be on your side to the bitter end, no matter what.
lying! You could be working to get another killer off the hook for all you know.
That'd be funny.
I was once in your position, Gina. I was the accused in a trial.
You were?
Before I left Japan, I was accused of murder.
Well, no, but no wonder everyone's saying you're guilty.
Right?
You're guilty.
Even though I didn't do it. I didn't do it, Gina. Please be the one to believe me.
Gina, it's a joke. I swear. The
Who's
camera's right
donating?
Yes.
Stop!
What? How much money are you getting? Oh my God.
I don't know.
Wait. So are they just throwing $5 at you?
No, this is $1. I think this is Kuro, but stop.
No, he says no.
I wonder if your bank is gonna flag that as fraud.
Nah.
I hope not. I mean, this goes to something else, but anyways.
No. I mean, making constant transactions.
Did you say throw? No, I'm saying don't do that.
Guys, let's get Solia out of debt.
No.
Let's do it.
Mega.
Let's be here.
Shut up. No.
Let's build a wall.
Let's get our friend out of debt for the memes.
We're going to make Sonia
stop.
Scrooge McDuck. Right now.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean,
Make her-
Scrooge McDuck?
Make her dive into
As-
like countless of golden coins.
Yeah.
Make her stream rain with money.
You know, for fun.
You can borrow my personal vault, me boy.
Me boy!
Stop!
I heard you're in debt, me boy.
But
I heard you could use a couple of guineas.
What are you all doing?
They summoned him.
No. McGill
They
did.
summoned
No.
him.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Me
I thought no.
Me boy.
Please. No. Stop.
Me
No.
boy!
No, stop.
I heard you talking about money.
No, McGill did. No, I was not.
You know, I can't help but think about money.
No. I'm not gonna
We've
think of
got to have
No, stop.
money.
No, please. Please stay in memory, please.
Me boy.
No.
I will never be a
One of us in the
memory.
voice chat BTW.
I'll never be a memory.
Voice chat? Is it one of you?
Me
No.
boy.
No, please.
Me boy.
Like this voice of McGill. It was you, Kuro. It was you.
Me boy.
No, McGill did. No.
Me boy.
No, please stay in memory, please.
I am the ghost of the money. I'm the ghost of the money.
Ghost of money.
No, please don't be the ghost of money.
I'm the ghost of money.
Please no.
As
I'm the
long
ghost
as
of money that's yet to be.
As long as there's always money in this world, there will always be a McGilded.
I can't bring up our true enemy's money.
Okay, let's get going.
No.
Has
Our true
always
friends-
been.
Our true friends is the money we made along the way.
We're true
Mr.
friends are
Murado,
the
what-
money.
You're doing it again.
Do you not hear the voices? The voices.
No.
All right. Yeah, he's not real. Not here.
No.
My therapist said Mr. McGilded is not real.
He can't hurt me. He's not real. He can't hurt me.
5 seconds later. My boy.
No.
Me boy.
No.
Me boy.
So anyways, Gina, now you understand why everybody calls me guilty for no reason, even though a lot of these people don't even know this case. Only like one other person does. And I
And
guess
he's
it just
dead.
transmutes to everybody. But anyways, strange as it might sound, the circumstances of that crime were pretty damaging, honestly. I was sure that no one would believe it. It wasn't me who'd done it.
Oh, Ryu.
But there was one person who stood up for me, who believed in me, and was prepared to defend me. And rest his soul,
He died.
he was a good friend. My best friend.
Mr. McGilded.
Ryunosuke, no one believes in you more than I do.
Me boy.
Leave this to me.
All you need to do is put your faith in me and I'll do the rest.
Kazuma! I was so happy. Cried. But even then, somewhere inside me, I couldn't help thinking, surely he doesn't really believe in me. Not completely.
Oh yes, I have another. Wait.
What?
I have a question, but it's like not related, but it's something I've been doing the past few days.
Yeah.
Like, is it bad to put like honey in your tea?
No.
It's fine. It's fine. Yes.
I
It's
sometimes put honey
amazing.
in my tea, and that's delicious.
It's amazing.
Tastes good.
Look, I've been trying to find a healthy way to make my tea a little bit more sweet. I've been making herbal tea, and I tried honey last time. It was actually pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, just completely stop using sugar.
Yeah, it's a very normal alternative to sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sweeteners.
that's the goal. If I can do that, then we win.
Let's go.
Yep.
We win.
Yeah, I made a good decision.
But I was wrong. As soon as my trial began, it was obvious that he had
know
an
I got what we have
absolute,
to give the Lozzu
unwavering
tips.
belief in me.
Yo,
And I'm just gonna stand here. And in turn, I developed an absolute, unwavering belief in him.
What if it was Lozzu?
Bruh.
I can't wait to know this guy who
Oh.
he's talking about, so I can have a polite conversation about tea.
Guys, Gina's doing an A pose.
She's doing what? Hold on.
Different.
What are you talking? What are you talking about?
Nothing,
It's
don't
a
worry.
T-pose, but different.
Demons in my head saying stuff, sorry. Anyways, since then, I came to realize, if you want someone to believe in you, you have to believe in the other person first.
What are you saying?
I promise you, Gina, that no matter what happens, I'll keep believing in you. So you don't need to worry. I won't let you down.
Or will I?
Even though I'm a diver and a no good liar?
You're a scuba diver?
You're not like McGilded. I know that.
Whoa.
That's right! You're our friend, Ginny! Iris!
We know you better than you think. And we've come to the conclusion that you're someone we can trust.
Just wait until we find out what her last name is.
Iris McGilded.
No, Gina McGilded.
Gina McGilded.
Yeah, Gina
Me
McGilded.
boy.
Me boy.
My last name's Lestrade.
I know, it's the demons in my head trying to give me nightmares. Don't worry about
Me
it.
boy. Gina
Everyone.
McGilded.
Everyone is a McGilded now. Judge McGilded. Me boy.
Awesome, if you're my head.
No.
Maybe. I don't know.
He's dead.
Did you say a good old yes?
You escape me, boy.
Yes.
Casima's dead.
That's really all we need to know.
Exactly! Mr. Naruto, I...
Narrow Hodo.
I hate you.
Defend Gina Lestrade and his legal representative.
Nailed it.
Well, proceeds are not to resume. Please enter the courtroom immediately.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Also, let's give Picaro some rules.
Rules? Okay, here are the rules. Voice a character.
Roll the dice.
I'd been both a defendant and a defending lawyer in my time, so I knew only too well just how hard it was to put all your faith in another. And I also
You want
knew
old man doctor who...
just how hard it was to bear the
Casino.
burden of another putting all their faith in you. This is it at last. The final chapter. The final battle. Susato-san.
Dun, dun.
Why Susato-san? Why not Kazuma? No, forget Susato. Kazuma, watch over me. And I hope you're watching over me too.
Mr. Sonic dead too? What?
Don't worry, I will be.
Me boy.
Me boy.
17th April, 1:41 p.m. The Old Bailey Court.
Watch over me, Mr. McCune. Me boy.
No,
Wait,
never.
Wait, where did Susato go?
Oh, she left.
in
She
jail.
left.
He died.
She left.
Oh, yeah, right.
She left for
I'm
Japan.
catching
She gone.
Yeah.
She left in an unrelated defense attorney accident.
The Herbert County's court to orders represent
Actually-
the trial of Miss Gina Lesru.
Let Picaro take the judge, mainly because you have
Gregson?
yeah.
I have
Gregson,
Mr.
yes.
SpongeBob, yeah.
Yeah, you have Gregson, so Picaro, you take the judge.
Let's see what kind of. Alright. Lord Van Leeks, if you successfully subpoenaed the witness.
Subpoena.
How do you guys feel now of trying to pronounce a word that you just can't pronounce? Huh?
Oh, no,
How's
it's
it feel?
Have you successfully subpoenaed the witness?
Subpoena.
Honestly, with all due
The
respect, I just
subpoena.
accepted it as subpoena, so...
The subpoena was delivered to the communication station where the man works immediately, my lord.
Subpoena is funny.
Guess what?
Subpoena is
I
way-
am not
way
bullied
better.
for once for a word.
Oh, you will. However, the heavy rain was delayed. The heavy rain has delayed the arrival of his carriage, it would seem.
Sean!
I see. Then let us turn our attention to Inspector Gerson, precise of the case heard about the court this morning.
Precious.
Learning of omission of the third bullet in your report is a serious blunder, Inspector.
Yes. I can only apologize, my lord.
And although the defense chemicals analysis of the blood at the scene makes for a compelling argument, I cannot permit such untried methods to be used as evidence in my courtroom.
I found out who the donation person was.
Who was it? Lozzu? It was Lozzu.
No. You don't know him, but I know him.
Didn't Kuro confess?
No.
To some
Well,
of
Kuro
them,
was
not
the
all.
$1, but the $5 ones. That wasn't Kuro.
It's a big mistake to cross Holmesy and me. A very big mistake. My lord! The subpoenaed witness has just arrived in the building.
Sorry. Sorry, I mean, I'm gonna cut that. Thank you, officer. Show him to the stand, not delay.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Edgar Benedict. I didn't expect to be crossing paths with him again so soon. And certainly not like this.
Alright, I might disappear for a second. I'll
Welcome,
be back.
Eggs Benedict.
Yes!
Yeah!
Yes! I was so hoping you would do that.
Bruh.
Love it. Oh, wait, Picaro said you had to AFK for a bit?
He's already gone.
Alright, oh no, take it back.
Thank you for complying with the court subpoena. At such short notice, sir. Oh, I'm sorry, subpoena.
But of course, my lord, as an upstanding member of London society, it is my pleasure to oblige.
Now, kindly state your name and occupation for the record.
Ashley Graydon, Communications Officer.
Mr. Graydon and I both work at London Central Communication Station.
No, this man's name is Ashley.
In the original version, he was Rupert Crowgray.
That's better.
Now that's a strong name.
Way better.
Now, perhaps somebody would kindly explain what all this is about?
You were apprised of the situation by the court officer on your way here, I presume.
Yes, I was. Something to do with a murder that took place at a pawnbroker's on Maker Street. And some nonsense about me having been there on the night in question.
That is the accusation indeed.
This really is beyond a joke, you know. Very well. Without further delay, the court will hear your testimony now, Mr. Graydon. You will respond to the accusation made against you under oath. Oh, wow! Gladly, my lord, gladly.
I don't know if you hear that, but that's my boiler.
No, I didn't
No.
hear that. I'm just that noise actually put a stupid smile on my face that I can't take off.
The accusation.
Naturally, I have occasion to make use of pawnbroking services from time to time. But are you seriously suggesting I colluded with these thugs to break into the place on the night of the murder? I have no intention of admitting to such an outrageous accusation.
Ooh.
Even if certain parties here present claim that my blood was found at the scene. Some Scaramouche detective's homebrew tincture can hardly be taken as serious evidence.
Kuro says this is Kakyoin speaking.
So you deny the accusation completely, do you? Oh, yes. I must say, I am dismayed. For the highest court in the land to be swayed by this self-professed detective's toy.
It was the will of the jury, and our great British justice system demands that the jury's will is upheld.
Oh, that it would
That's
seem.
my nose. You buffoon, take that off my nose.
I'm sorry, fine chap. That it would seem we have the misfortune of a most inept assembly of jurors today.
Agreed.
Oh, by golly. How long am I expected to be detained here? Following the defense cross-examination, let's see. Your involvement in this matter has not been established. You will be free to leave immediately. Oh, good. Then I shall be away in time for afternoon tea. Some small consolation at least. Let us not hold up Mr. Graydon any longer than necessary. Counsel, proceed with the cross-examination. God, I'm so tired.
So, my lord, are you alright?
That's what happens when you run 20 freaking miles an hour every day.
My lord, you run 20 miles?
An hour.
An hour?
Yes. Gotta keep up the good looks, you know.
That doesn't sound physically possible. Not gonna lie.
Well, anyways, my lord, I'm sorry. I hope you.
I mean,
Get
it
some rest
probably is.
afterwards.
Maybe not in miles, but in kilometers it is.
That's 20,000.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think you ran 20,000 miles.
But no. He said in kilometers.
In kilometers, yes.
But if it's 20
What's kilo miles?
Kilo miles.
Kilomiles.
Kilomiles.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So-
Calcumalos.
So we meet again, Mr. Edgar Benedict.
It's Benedict.
Or is it
Cumberbatch.
Mr. Graydon?
My apologies, you are...
Ryunosuke Naruhodo, defense lawyer. We have met.
If you say so. Ashley Graydon, enchanté. So... Ha!
Oh,
Hold
snap.
my hat. I trust we can conclude this quickly.
But I'm not holding your flashy hat while I do so. I'm wearing this. This is cool. Hold up, I'm gonna wear it.
It's my hat now.
My hat now.
It's mine now.
Hold it.
Oh.
Yes.
Or it would be golden if he had a hat on.
Yes, we even met in the very pawnbrokery where the crime took place on the afternoon on the day in question.
I don't
Though,
believe
of
you.
course, you introduced yourself by a different name at the time. It was Mr. Edgar Benedict, I believe. Tell me, what made you...
Objection!
What?
Oh my god.
The
let me
witness
see
here
this
is to
thing.
testify about the events that took place that night.
Bruh.
He is under no obligation to answer such unrelated questions.
Come on, but it might be useful, dude. It's called motive. And that could happen anytime before the crime took place, man.
Attorney online would
Think,
be
Van
like,
Ziek,
it's
think.
called wasting time.
You can't be serious.
Thank you. Because I certainly do not feel inclined to answer such an inappropriate question.
I like how both of these two are looking at him.
Hey, Mario. Oh, wait, no, I'm Mario. hey, Luigi. Does this guy look like Waluigi to you?
Yes, he does, Mario. I think he might be our actual long-lost brother, Mario.
Oh. Hey, Luigi, no, we shouldn't trust this guy, Luigi. Something tells me this guy ain't good business, Luigi.
Someone please clip that. Hey Mario. No wait,
Oh, wait.
I'm Mario.
So, it's going to be evasive, is it? In an effort not to give anything away. It could be tricky.
I'm in a dilemma right now. Do I leave the ceiling fan off so I can sweat some more?
Yes.
Or do I turn it on?
Yes.
Hold it! Oh, that is not the hold it button. Hold it!
Hold it. What are you talking about?
Ignore me. But anyway, have you seen these two men before?
This pair? No. I don't associate with criminals.
Said by a man who introduced himself as Edgar Benedict.
I'd like to know who I have to thank for this. Who made this outlandish accusation against me?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The young lawyer there in the black.
Van Zieks, you don't have to say it out loud.
This is a farce! Oh, whose idea was to permit an outsider to work in a British court anyway? Well, needless to say...
He is a JoJo character.
Okay, no, Mega, I gotta say, you're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hold it.
Also, I don't know if you were there when we first met this guy, but I did say that they got a ballerina to mocap him.
Oh, wow.
What?
That sounds great.
Where were you at around 1 in the morning on the night in question, sir?
That is past the hour at which I would normally retire. Certainly. I was not in the company of these rapscallions.
You're able to prove that?
Objection! Objection! Listen carefully, my learned Nipponese friend.
If you're about to say something along the lines of, he doesn't need to present evidence for him being with his alibi, then let me ask you something. Why do I need to present each and every specific little detail while everybody else around me doesn't need to prove a thing? Think about
Because
that
it's
for
your
2
job.
That
seconds.
would be the challenge in this video game.
For you appear to be under a gross misapprehension on this point.
What? You choose your words carefully. What do you mean?
Yes.
The witness maintains he was not at the scene of the crime.
Yes, like how the defendant did not kill Windybank. Your point?
He has no obligation to prove his absence.
So,
I have a sword.
I have a katana.
You have never trained with that thing.
You don't know that.
I have money.
I have Brazil.
You listen to me, Vansies. I am under no obligation to prove each and everything that you guys present to me. Like how you're no obligation to prove anything that I present. With that logic. Come on, dude. Think, Vansies. Think.
Think!
If your accusation is that the witness was present at the scene, the obligation lies with you to prove your assertion.
What?
The application lies with you to prove your assertion.
I think Nine is actually getting tired of everything.
You will fulfill that obligation before putting any more unreasonable questions to the witness.
You will fulfill the obligation for him before we question Sam.
Oh, why did I do that?
A silent victory. Thanks. Really.
It's really, I'm the one that has to prove everything. I have to prove everything.
Yes, oh, fine. I'll prove it, fine. That's what the thing of the game is. That's what I gotta do, fine. Blood was found at the scene of the crime. There's no question of that. Mr. Holmes' chemical analysis has positively identified the substance as such.
But I am not the only human to have blood running through my veins, am I?
You're the only human being that has green blood, though.
How did you do that? How did you do that?
Because your blood is on the
Oh my
thing, man.
god, you're a troll in disguise, aren't you?
Oh, whoa, okay. Van Zeeks, you have a sword and you're trained with a sword. You take care of that.
Just
And then Iris go like,
Just like the
this is
thing.
the blood of life.
Aren't you trained in this?
Aren't you trained in
Aren't you
sword?
trained in swordplay, my Nipponese friend? That katana of yours.
Are you trained in swordplay?
Yes, I am.
Under
But
what
the real
mentor?
question though.
What's
My
the question?
father.
Oh.
My father.
Oh. I was
The real
trained.
question is though,
My
are you
father.
guys trained in Brazil?
His name was. Why am I blanking on his name?
Strongheart.
What's up,
Manfred
no.
von Karma.
No, the joke's ruined. Never mind.
Joe
I can't.
Cena?
Joan Cena.
This guy.
No, I was.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait, game theory. The age is possible. Wait.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on.
It's possible. It's possible.
My
They kind of have
father.
similar color eyes.
My father. He used to drink the blood of his enemies.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Game theory, man. It might
Game
be.
theory.
Might be. Anyways.
Does Strongheart is vampire? I didn't read the line.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you did.
I didn't read the line.
But I'm not. How could you be so sure that the blood is mine? It could equally be the blood of one of these two miscreants.
Well, we could take a knife and slit their fingers and then use the.
Oh
And
my
we'll see if
god.
the blood matches. How about we do it to you too? And then we can just see if it's green. How about that? That might be
Oh.
funny.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
Alright.
Can I excuse myself, please?
No.
No.
Alright. Oh, sorry,
They're
wait,
going to
wait.
kill me. In the name of the law.
Every individual's blood has a slightly different composition, it seems. Mr. Holmes' chemical is able to differentiate different blood samples by...
Spare me the science lesson. Who is this Holmes character anyway?
Oh,
That person.
I assumed all Londoners would know the name. He's a
Renowned.
Oh my gosh, renowned detective.
Renowned.
So even you are unable to bring yourself to say great detective.
Look. Some days he deserves that title, I won't lie. He does deserve that title greatly. Other days, not
It's
so
just
much.
fun.
Man, he's really dropped off. SMH. Great detective, you say? Now we're in the realm of fairy tales, are we?
Excuse me. Do you have something to say about that, Mr. Skulkin?
And what, me?
No, the Mr. Skulkin next to you.
The other Mr. Skulkin.
Right. I've had it up here with this. How many times have I gotta tell you?
No, the other one.
Brexit, there is a person in the middle of you. Why did you assume I meant the one next to you? You're not next to him.
What if all four of them are Skulkson?
Yes, I know.
Skulkson.
You're not big bruv Skulky. The literal other one. Mr. Nash Skulkin.
I call for me, governor! You what?
You what, mate?
Is it
You
not the
what?
case that when Mr. Gregdon just spoke, a thought went through your mind?
I could see it physically.
Would you care to share that thought with the court?
I made thoughts! I don't have none of Mario! It must have been in Mario!
You what?
Mr.
You
Nash
what, mate?
Skulkin, answer the question, please. What went through your mind when Mr. Gregdon just spoke?
Nothing! Honest, Gov! Nothing! I was just thinking, if weighs that much more, I'll open up the wound again, that's all!
What wound?
You have trapped yourself. Congratulations.
Well, it's at the moment, of course. It was only 2 days ago. It ain't gonna be held up now. So I was, you know, I was wondering for Mario, and oh, that was bells.
Luigi.
Mr.
If that goes,
Gregdon,
Luigi.
did you hear that?
Jesus Christ.
Your comrade is worried about you, it seems. On account of your injured arm, it looks like.
I am going to strangle someone.
My lord.
Like, I think at this point, like, I'll just, like, I can imagine Ryunosuke. He would lean down, like, you know, the elbow rest, and he puts his hand, and he just stares at Vans. He's like, you're gonna strangle someone. Now, who's that gonna be?
Don't test me.
Hey, look, I'll give you a nice pat on the back of a job well done, man. I will, really.
I will, really?
A nice pat on the back as you try to strangle me to death in front of, like, how many people in this courtroom?
Like 7.
Enough.
Oh, yes, Mr. Graydon.
I have no idea what these two wretches are talking about. Certainly, I shouldn't be expected to answer anything in relation to their mindless insinuations!
We know that someone other than the victim was hit by a bullet at the scene of the crime 2 nights ago. And from that, the height of the bullet hole in the wall, that person was likely hit in the upper arm or thereabouts.
I don't have arms.
What?
Objection, stupid.
What? Then what are you pointing at me with?
These are wooden arms. The replacement.
Are you Pinocchio? Wait, is this the true story of Pinocchio?
Oh no. And then I want to be on my own.
I got the whole world. to see.
Ryunosuke, I just want to be on my own.
Perhaps, perhaps you'd allow a court official to examine your arm, sir. The left arm that you're currently clasping with your right hand, as if in pain.
Okay, Manfred.
Manfred. Manfred von Farmer.
No! I refuse. You have shown no evidence whatsoever that links me to these common thieves.
You resisting someone to look at your arm is evidence enough.
Yes. Accordingly, I am not obliged to permit any such invasion of my privacy.
But it's not even
You know-
privacy.
You know, he's not wrong there.
As I've already said, I'm completely uninvolved in all this.
You're saying essentially like kind of getting into his personal bubble there. So
I've never had anything to do with the pawnbrokery where this fellow was killed whatsoever.
oh, he's digging his own grave there.
I take offense at the insinuation that I was in any way involved.
Well, no,
Yep.
he was briefed on it, so he would know where it is.
You see, he's digging his own grave because he's saying that he wasn't there, but we have evidence of him there.
Digging
so-
my own grave with what? A shovel or a spade?
Obviously, a spade.
You don't use that to dig graves.
Ew.
You claim to have had nothing whatsoever to do with Mr. Windybank's pawnbrokery.
My lord, the defense would like that last statement to be added to Mr. Gregdon's formal testimony because we're about to
Mr.
slap
Gregdon.
something. We're about to slap him in his silly
Very
little face.
well, Councilman Defense Boy. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Graydon, as I turn the ceiling fan.
Alright.
The bottom line. Oh, okay.
Wait, sorry, I'm saving. So I'm gonna object.
Oh yes,
I'm gonna
that's the speed, that's the stuff, that's the wind, that's the refreshment I
Mega.
needed.
That's the good stuff.
The bottom line is, I've never had anything to do with the pawnbroking establishment where the man was killed. Obviously.
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 Objection!
Obviously.
Excuse me.
Have you ever seen this disc before, Mr. Gregdon? Gregdon?
Greg.
Why is it supposed to mean something?
This disc was, until the day of his murder, in pawn in Mr. Windybank's shop. It was redeemed by the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade, that afternoon. However, somebody mysteriously appeared to try to take it from her. You know, someone that I was there for and witnessed with my own eyes, but for some reason, no one's gonna believe me because apparently I'm a defense lawyer and blah blah blah. And that somebody was you, of course. Wasn't it, Mr. Greg?
Objection. As I have reiterated numerous times now, you are mistaken. That was not me. Take that. I've never seen that disc before in my life.
It may escape your notice, but there is a small smear of blood on the disc.
Oh yes, resulting from an abrasion of the tongue.
That's right. The surface of the disc is covered in hundreds of tiny metal bumps. In the skirmish to acquire the disc, the thumb of the person who tried to take it suffered minor lacerations.
Lacerations.
I'm sorry, man. So, while the disc bears the remnants of that skirmish in the form of this smear of blood, the thumb of the person in question must bear the remnants also, in the form of a scratch. If you're not going to show the little bullet wound, then I dare you show us your thumb. It's not invasion of privacy when we can see everybody's hands.
Holy moly guacamole! Indeed it was.
Mr. Gregson. You refused to allow a court officer to examine your arm before. Are you now going to refuse to allow us to examine your thumb? Because I have no doubt that it bears a small scratch consistent with the smear of the blood on this disc. Do it.
Well, well. It would seem I underestimated you.
What is the meaning of this?
So, you admit it now. You admit you have a scratch on your thumb from when you attempted to take the disc from the defendant? A motive?
Shut up, everyone. Well, Mr. Graydon.
It would appear there has been something of a misunderstanding here. I did not attempt to take the disc, as you put it. No, quite the reverse.
I know what you're going to say, but what are you trying to say?
Yeah, it's really quite simple, you see. The disc was mine from the outset. Is there some crime in taking an item that you own out of pawn?
Yes. What?
It would seem, Mr. Graydon, that in this piece of evidence, my learned friend has established a link between yourself and the incident. Was it that hard?
Yes.
Well, I mean, no.
I don't like showing people my thumb, okay?
Accordingly, you will tell the court everything you know about this disc now.
As you wish.
You know what? Hold up. I'm going to eat my... AKA my... Wait.
What are you doing?
Getting Linder talk?
You getting what?
Oh, cute.
We're corporate strike.
Street Fighter Third Strike?
Yes.
Dude, I love that one.
Guys, pick two
Great.
colors from red, yellow, blue, and black.
Blue.
Red.
What?
Red.
Okay, we got red.
What?
Blue.
What's this for?
Just chocolate pick.
Red.
I got
Blue.
red and I have blue. The other one was yellow. You know what? I'll just take yellow. I'm feeling delightfully devilish today.
Delightfully devilish. See more.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, there you go, Mega. There's your new line.
What? I do what?
Your new line.
What are you talking about?
This line.
Just read the line, man.
Oh, I thought I already read that. Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
No, I switched it.
Though I'm quite sure it has nothing whatsoever to do with the pawnbroker's murder.
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 Megan.
There's a note on the disc saying, "For McGilded." But the item belongs to me. Are you okay?
Horror. Oh, fine. Continue, sir.
Why does everyone gasp in shock and horror when I bring up that name? I don't understand.
This man died like 7 years ago and he's still being brought up.
The redemption ticket was stolen from me by the accused, that filthy gutterling, on the day in question.
You know, I can imagine that Graydon, like, he's such a nice guy, but we have to give him a hand because, one, the game told him to, and two, just the circumstances and everything. But he's just such a kind guy because he's so concerned by it. Like, are you okay?
No.
No. I'm never okay.
I proceeded at once to the shop in order to explain my situation and redeem my article. In the end, of course, the disc was taken by the police. In other words, I had absolutely no reason to break into the shop later that same night. Absolutely none. None whatsoever. You can't prove a thing. You can't prove a thing.
Oh, no.
Did I hear something weird coming from the defense? What is that? What even is that?
What?
Sorry, I was sorry, my lord. I was eating part of the Snickers that Van Zeeks gifted me. Thank you again, Van Zeeks. It was delicious. Whoa, why you glad you got me my Snickers?
I think he doesn't like
Begrudgingly.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Judge.
McGill, did you say the famous land of philanthropist?
Philanthropist.
Who perished in this very courtroom 2 decades ago after being acquitted of distinctly messy murder, if I recall.
Right? So he should never be mentioned again and not frightening and haunting my dreams and thoughts every single day, waking moment and night.
Ah, but it's funny if I do that to me boy. It's funny this
me
way. Me boy. Yes, my lord, the one and the same.
Oh Lord, Mike Graydon. Wait, Mr. Graydon.
Mike Graydon.
Mike Graydon. My lord, is there something you're not telling us?
Judge, I would prefer if you didn't say that ever again.
Very well, but you say that Mr. McGilded and yourself were acquainted.
Yo, were you?
Yes, that's correct.
Shut up! Well, I certainly didn't expect to hear that name uttered here in my courtroom again for the 999th time.
Yep.
According to what Gina told me, this disc was placed as a pawn on that fateful night, Booth wanted. The gilded himself with instructions on deposits at Wendy.
It's funny that Mr. Graydon here is claiming the disc belongs to him then, isn't it?
No likelihood. He's lied. So he appeared that afternoon at Windy Bank in order to get his hands on the gilded disc itself.
Sir, you will commence your cross-examination, please. We have to go to sleep soon, so please make it quick.
Objection.
I mean, oh no, I'll say it like this. If you need to go to bed early, you can go to bed early.
It's not early. It's 40 minutes left.
Okay. Hold it! Hold it!
All that?
Would you care to explain how this belongs to you?
No. As you observe, a communication officer such as myself commands a fine salary.
You are certainly exquisitely dressed, sir.
Thank you. So you see, I have little need to make use of the services provided by the pawnbrokery trade. However, I did once find myself in difficulties having misplaced my purse whilst on an errand. Which is why I pawned my fine black overcoat to the broker in question.
You claim that was your overcoat?
Obviously, and in my haste, I clean forgot that the music box disc was in its pocket.
Wait,
hold
up. If that
And
was
yet
his
there's a
code.
note on it. And yet
Sorry?
there's a note on it that reads for McGilded.
What's up?
If this was his code, maybe it was him who killed that one guy back with Mr. McGilded.
So we found the true Moide. I am a collector of rare and unusual music box music.
Yeah, like Macarena.
I first met Mr. McGilded at a gentleman's club in the city, and was interested to discover that he shared my penchant in that area.
So, the disc in question.
It's a pre-production sample. I promised to let Mr. McGilded hear it.
But then you forgot that it was in the pocket of the overcoat you were forced to pawn.
Yes. Exactly, yes, that one, yes.
Gina didn't mention any of that in her testimony 2 months ago, did she?
No, because McGilded had threatened her to keep her mouth shut. Which means that if we dig too deep...
You're a little quiet, by the way.
I am quiet? What?
Yeah.
Oh no. All right, let me fix that.
Okay.
How about now?
Yep, perfect. Awesome.
All right, great. I
Excellent.
love
Yeah,
it when I have...
that's great.
You're
Right.
inside my brain now. That's perfect.
All right. No, because McGilded had threatened her to keep her mouth shut. Which means that if we dig too deeply here, it's going to expose Gina's perjury.
Oh dear. This is complicated, isn't it?
Let's leave it alone for the time being. Hold it!
Oh, okay.
So you're saying that Mr. Straw lifted the ticket from your pocket or bag?
That's right. Despite being mindful of danger when walking in the insalubrious areas her kind frequent.
Objection! Mr. Straw did no such thing.
Well, of course you would take that stance. But the girl is a regular offender.
You came to the pawnbrokery that day prepared with all the information you needed to identify the defendant. You were looking for her. Oh, well... Okay, you were looking for her. That's what brought you to Windybanks. To get your hands on Mr. McGilded's disc.
Objection! My learned friend is a veritable font of nonsense.
Nonsense? Come on, man. You weren't there.
You weren't there, man.
I agree with the prosecution.
You
That's
weren't there,
bold.
Judge!
It's written on your face, your Comic Sans.
What?
Hey.
Wow, my man, spitting facts, no?
What? What's
Cool,
Comic
so-
Sans?
You will refrain from conjecturing in this way. Is that clear?
Yes, my lord.
Comic Sans.
Then I will continue with my testimony for what possible use it could be.
Oh my god.
Hold it!
All that?
Had you ever been to Windybanks before?
No.
Which I think you did answer.
Only once for the purposes of pawning something. But like many, I enjoy browsing in such fine establishments.
So when you noticed that pickpocket had taken your ticket, you chased after her, is that correct?
Yes, that's right. I didn't notice at first, of course, such as the art of the pick-purse. But when I did, I headed to the pawnbrokery at once, in order to reclaim my coat before the thief could. I was merely trying to recover what was rightfully mine in the first place.
He gets to say what he likes because he knows we have no evidence to contradict him on this. Hold it! Wait, not objection. Yeah. Yes, it was taken by Inspector
Is
Gregson,
that an
wasn't
objection? I hear penalty.
it? I did not say objection, but okay.
You just got owned, my dear boy.
Mario, I think I just got owned.
Yeah, Luigi just got owned.
I am getting bullied in this court every single day.
That's right, this was the very man. Apparently, the police are collecting anything that has a connection to Mr. McGilded as
Excuse me? Is something
me.
wrong, Inspector?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. The last remark Mr. Graydon made in his testimony seemed to trouble you in some way.
No, it didn't. It's nothing. Leave it alone.
Let me ask you this, Inspector. Please work with me here. You are literally a coin. Why is Scotland Yard gathering Mr. McGilded's possessions?
I can tell you something like that, Sunshine.
What is it, Inspector? Investigative secrets.
Thank you, Van Zeeks.
That's exactly what it is. You should know all about that.
Magnus McGilded, who died so unexpectedly after his trial 2 months ago. A man renowned throughout the capital for his great contributions to public life, yet he had a dark side too.
Where are you going with this, Mr. Van Zeeks? You couldn't possibly say that he's haunting this poor kid's mind as well.
I suppose the police are dealing with the aftermath of his nefarious activities, are they?
Wait, hold up. How did you know, Gregson?
We don't talk about that.
You know, though.
It's already too late.
It's already too late.
What do you mean it's already too late?
There is no saving you, my boy.
What? Wait, no.
Me boy.
No.
That's enough. Coppers like me have duties to carry out that we're not at liberty to talk about. That's all you need to know.
Duties conferred by Lord Stronghearts, I presume. The Lord Chief Justice appears to have great faith in you, Inspector.
Fucking course he has, that's my job. The bottom line is, if you wanna get more out of me, you're gonna need Lord Strongheart's palm print first.
Van Zeeks,
Yes.
please. I'm sure you're on better terms with Strongheart than I am. Please?
No.
What's all this about? I guess he's not gonna help, but it's like there's something going on between Gregson and Lord Van Zeeks here. Some, drama here.
Well, it would appear that the Inspector has revealed all he is at liberty to reveal. Mr. Gray Dunsons, let us return to your
Why does everyone always get my name wrong?
I'm old, okay? Give me a freaking break.
Gladly, my lord.
Thank you, I appreciate the break.
Wait, aren't I saying it right? Graydon?
You said Gregdon a few times.
Gregdon is the inspector next to me.
It's Gregson. But alright.
Wait, was I unintentionally shipping them?
Oh.
Why does this always happen to me?
Well, off to kill myself. Yippee!
Off to hang myself. Watch and learn.
Gina, I'm sorry I'm your defense attorney. Anyways, hold it. But perhaps you'd seen something of value among the forfeited items.
No, not at all.
Oh?
A valuer was brought in by the police to assess everything in the shop. Without exception, every article on the shelves was common or garden bric-a-brac.
In that case, it's clear that you broke into the shop later that day in order to recover Mr. McGilded's disc. Right?
Have you not been listening, man? Even if I had wanted to recover the disc, you may recall that it had been seized by the police that afternoon. It was no more in the shop that night than I. As I keep saying, I simply had no reason to break in. Or did I?
So there was nothing of McGilded's left in that shop that night. Nothing this man might have been after. I wonder if that's really true.
It's not.
Ryu, if you have some evidence, then let him have it. I'm dying to see that irritatingly assured expression of his crumble.
I'm trying. McGilded slipped the disc into his coat pocket and had it deposited at Windybags. Then, when he realized he was going to be arrested on suspicion of the omnibus murder, he threatened Gina and forced her to take the redemption ticket.
There's no doubt about it. That Winnie's just lying through his pearly white teeth.
The police were obviously after anything left behind by McGilded as well. That's why Inspector Gregson ended up taking the disc into custody that day.
But Grixie's being very strange about all this.
There must be a reason for that, I'm sure, that I literally just talked about. I just don't know what it is. For now, I need to focus on exposing the fact that Mr. Gregson is lying in his testimony. So there's no new statement. Wait. Item belongs to me. The
I
redemption
need to stop looking at memes. There we go.
stolen from me, by the accused by Gina. I proceeded to the shop in order to explain my situation and redeem my article. In the end, of course, the disc was taken by the police. In other words, I had absolutely no reason to break. No, there is, because he said that there was a second disc. But there wasn't any. Alright. Oh, one of the pawnbroker's tickets. Is it?
One small box.
Thank you.
One gentleman's overcoat.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. Objection.
Objection, that's stupid. I hate you.
Objection, you're guilty.
You're guilty.
Come on, no, you're guilty. Come on, give this to me.
No, I will not.
Fine. Whatever. This disc was deposited at Windy Banks on Magnus McGilded's instructions. You knew that. And you went there with the intention of obtaining it for yourself.
Objection! Conjecture again. And in any case, the disc was taken into custody by the police that afternoon. The witness had no reason to visit the pawnbroker again that night.
Objection! Shut up. Please. Sorry, though. My learned friend. But that's not true.
What?
Mr. McGilded had another article in pawn at Windy Branks. And
Windy
this...
Brank.
I mean, Wendy Brank.
Really Brinks.
Yeah, he pranked us all. He didn't die.
Wendy
So anyways,
Brank.
Second
They used to call me.
This second pawnbroker's ticket proves. Look at this ticket.
Oh.
There were two articles belonging to Mr. McGilded and Mr. Windybank's pawnbrokery. And the reason you broke into the shop that night was to recover the second one. Together with your two accomplices, the Skulkin brothers.
Ugh.
This is the second ticket, is it?
No.
What had the man deposited?
The article description reads, one small box. Good luck.
A rather vague description, it seems to me.
Are you suggesting that I broke into the pawnbrokery with these clowns in order to steal some trinket box?
I believe there are adequate grounds to suspect that you did.
This is absurd. Why on earth would I do such a thing? Once the article had been forfeited, I could simply walk into the shop and purchase it. Are you stupid or something? There would be absolutely no need for me to resort to theft. You idiot! You absolute buffoon!
That's a good point, and I really don't like to be called idiot. Please, I'm not an idiot. Cosmo, am I an idiot?
Indeed, you are. The
No,
witness makes
you're not
a
an
solid
idiot.
argument.
You're unique.
Oh, thank you,
Unique,
Cosmo, you're the
wow.
best.
Even worse.
Even worse.
But Renosuke does believe. He's like, oh, thank you, Cosmo, thank you. I am unique.
Thank you.
you.
Wait a minute.
And then Cosmo's like,
Wait
he's
a
an
minute.
idiot.
I can't believe you fell for that.
April Fools. Or am I a bit late for that?
What?
You're stupid, and I hate you. Why did you let me die?
So that means that for some reason, this Graydon fellow needed the small box that very night, does it?
Objection! That's stupid! It's time to put an end to this nonsense, my lord.
That's stupid, and I hate you.
Could you be a little less cryptic, Lord Benzix?
I do hate to ruin my learned friend's argument, but the truth is quite incontrovertible. On the night in question, no small box was taken from Windy Bank's pawnbrokery. And rest assured, the prosecution can prove it.
What?
Good grief.
Oh, good grief.
Oh,
Van Zeeks,
Good
can you, like,
Christ.
show us all the evidence now that you have and stop, like, bringing it up?
Only when they become relevant have you not played Rise from the Ashes.
What the heck is that?
Inspector, show the photographic prints to the court if you please.
Man, I can't believe Van
Hold
Zeeks is a
up,
time
my
traveler.
back is itching. Oh my god, scratching my back against the chair is amazing. Yes, sir.
It's the weirdest thing ever, but what prints? Why am I asking what prints? I know what prints they are. I know what they are.
Those prints were taken from one of the detective's security cameras.
Ah, Holmes' red-handed recorders again.
again.
As previously explained using the plan of the shop layout. The victim's establishment was furnished with automatic cameras in 2 locations. One was set to capture the counter where Mr. Windybank received his customers. And the other was set to capture the shelves on which the articles were placed for sale once forfeited.
According to the information on this ticket, McGilded's small box had been forfeited already. 2 days before the incident at 9 p.m. on 13th April to be precise. McDrove, which means it would have been on the shelves of forfeited items in the shop front.
Oh no. Please drink
What?
water. That's why your throat
No.
hurts. That is why your throat hurts.
I refuse to be hydrated.
It's been time since you had that 1 liter of protein shake.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Oh no.
The protein
extremely
shake just made my my throat drier to be.
It's extremely healthy to drink water. It makes you buff.
I know, right? It is true because
secret
both
stuff,
those
you know.
are 80%
Yeah, you should drink it.
water.
You
You should drink water.
I will when I am going to bed. I'm gonna grab 1 whole liter of water and drink.
What about
Straight up
Gallon?
chug it. Yep, I can do it. I've done it before.
Not in one sitting, right?
No, straight up.
No, I mean not in one sitting. As in, like you just drank the whole gallon in like maybe like less than an hour.
30 seconds. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no! This man's
I've
gonna
done
go
that
to-
before.
I have a feeling
yes,
me
I
and you
know-
have the same stance of face palming.
Dude, I know that water poisoning is a thing. Don't worry about it. And I also know that my whole body needs like freaking 9 liters of water. And the gallon I drank was only 5 liters. And for me to get water poison, I have to drink like 15 liters or some shit.
6 actually.
Nah,
6 liters.
I've gone way past that on a daily.
Well, 6 liters in a very short amount of time.
What?
Still, it's just 5 liters.
What?
So I'm chill.
I just figured out I could control my mouse pointer with my PS5 controller.
Actually, not even that. I looked up the I think I looked up the like the lethal amount for a person of my size, which honestly is a little bit overweight, but it is like not that much.
Then I guess I should be dead. Allow me to fix that. Backflips into freaking fork. Dice.
Into fork? What?
Naze.
So, who's ready? Oh, it's me. According to the information on this ticket, Mr. McHugh's small box had been forfeited already, 2 days before the incident at 9 p.m. on 13th April to be precise, which means it would have been on the shelves of forfeited items in the shop front. Hold up.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Now, what I have here is a print taken by one of the cameras about 2 hours before the incident. That's at 11 p.m. on 15th April.
The victim certainly had a very full shop, it would appear.
Wait, I just figured out what the box was.
Huh?
I'm literally staring at it.
It's a mystery box.
Where is it?
In the middle.
Yep.
What?
And then here we have another print. For convenience sake.
There it is.
There are various small boxes in that picture.
You be quiet, UA. It's right. It's the one
This
that's
one was-
colored.
Yeah, you know what? It's probably the one that's colored. Well, on top of the... Yeah. Yeah.
This one was taken about 2 hours after the incident.
Wait, no! The blue thing's a... That's a music box!
Yeah, it is.
Cookies.
Miss Sherlock Holmes. Oh, I'm gonna, like, order so many of these across London and not look at the one place where it could be. Kill me!
No.
Then I want to be on my own.
I see, so we have 2 pictures to compare.
Here we go again! I'm doing the thing, guys!
It doesn't work for me because my my eyes are glitched.
Okay, I got you.
It literally doesn't work
Got
for
it,
me.
got it, no, I got it. I see the box. I see one thing sticking out, which is like a... Oh my gosh, I love this technique, not gonna lie. It's so cool. But I don't know if this is like really damaging to your eye.
Well, just don't do it for an extended period of time.
Yeah. But I see like the cup being drawn out, so that's cool.
Dear me, that's starting to make my head ache. Tell me about that.
Obviously, at Scotland Yard, we consider the theft as one possible motive in this case. We explored the possibility that something had been taken in addition to the victim's life.
Dude.
So your men have already compared this to Prince Fruling, Inspector.
What's up, Mega?
Dude. Multiplayer Ace Attorney.
It's called AO.
No, not that one.
Yeah, it's called.
No.
It's called.
Mega, it is AO.
No,
It
it's
is
not.
AO.
That's online multiplayer.
It is AO. I'm sorry, man.
No.
We've met there.
No.
But matter of fact, I met you
No, I'm talking
both
about
on
there's
the
2
same
attorneys. 2 attorneys.
It's called AO.
AO.
No.
It's called AO.
It's called.
You guys are unoriginal.
Yes, sir. We are horrible. We counted every single item in each of these 2 photograph prints. And the yard's conclusion is that exactly the same number are present in both.
In other words, nothing was taken from the pawnbroker on the night in question.
And my learned friend's assertion is nothing more than a hopeful fantasy.
I wish.
Ah! I don't believe it. I could have just shown that he'd stolen McGilded's pawn box. I might have been able to break him down at last. No. Stop.
You know what, Ryu?
Yes.
Listen to me, Ryu. I've been thinking.
Yes, I did the thing.
I wonder if these two photographs really are exactly the same.
Yes, I did it. The cup moved. The cup moved. Because it went out. I did it already. What?
So, counsel, in the light of the evidence put forward by the prosecution, what is your position? Seems that in fact, on that night in question, nothing was stolen from the victim's establishment. Do you accept the prosecution's assertion?
I don't know. I mean, I do know. Could there be some hidden discrepancy in these two photographics somewhere?
The TV. I mean, not the TV. What's that thing?
Yeah.
That's a Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, that one.
I wasn't sure at first. There is a clear discrepancy between these two prints.
What?
You must identify the location in question for the court counsel. Indicate the precise location of discrepancy of which you speak, you buffoon.
Please work. Take that. Granted, these two prints are almost identical. However, there is one minor discrepancy between them.
Excuse me, what?
What? Say what?
When you view the two pictures stereoscopically that we just learned in this case. A single area stands out as being different. The location of this small box.
Let me... Wait. Unbelievable!
Yo, can we see your crossed eyes, Van Zeeks?
No!
Please. Come on.
That instant aggressive deniable. Oh fuck, I get words today. That instant denial. Sorry.
By Jove, you're right, how extraordinary.
By Jove.
What this tells us is very... Yes, it is magic, but what this also tells us is very simple. Mr. McGilded's small box was indeed not stolen from Windy Banks on the night in question. However, there can be no doubt. Somebody picked up this particular box and then returned it to its place on the shelves. Yes, the very same small box I just identified in those photographic prints.
Objection! Mindless guesswork! What if it was?
Huh?
So a box was moved on the shelf. Nothing was stolen. Which means quite simply that nothing has changed.
That may be true, but... Alright, McGilded's box wasn't stolen. But doesn't the fact that it was moved like that change things? Yes, but I'm gonna save anyway.
Yes. No.
It changed because he could have well stolen the disc.
I believe this changes everything about the case.
How can that possibly be?
I don't know, but if I say no, the trial's over. The crucial point is the fact that what was moved was a small box. In other words, we have to consider what might have been inside that box.
What are you suggesting?
I have no idea, dude.
Suggesting that you're guilty.
I'm suggesting that we need to examine that box as soon as possible. A vital piece of evidence is sitting on the shelves at Windy Banks as we speak.
Objection! That won't be necessary. Some little box belonging to a man who died 2 months ago can't possibly be relevant to this trial.
The court does not uphold your objection, Lord Van Freaks.
Man, freaks.
Arrange for an officer to go to Baker Street at once.
Get shut down!
Obtain this mailbox in question and bring it back
Hey,
here
Luigi.
for further examination.
You just
That's
got
an
pwned,
order.
Luigi.
Fanzeeks,
Get
do
your
you want
lazy
some of the
butt out there.
Snickers? You want some of the Snickers?
I'm not having your mouth.
I will rip it
What?
apart. I will rip it apart, Fanzeeks.
Jeez,
Creepy,
that-
jeez. And also, there was a
My man
second
has
bar.
notes,
There was a
though.
second bar I was gonna give you.
I'm not taking your mouth. He had to pause for a moment.
There's a second bar that I'm willing to give you. Oh,
We
fine.
should have a report
Fine.
within half an hour. I think perhaps we should recess for a short while until the evidence is brought forth.
To be hoodwinked by such a farce. Disappointing.
But what if I'm right?
I beg your pardon, Lord Van Freaks.
Parent? What?
This is nothing but a smokescreen. A Nippony specialty, it would seem.
Whoa.
What are you trying to say?
My learned friend has persisted with the same line of reasoning from the very beginning. That this witness's intent was to steal an article belonging to Mr. McGilded from the pawnbrokery. Yet common sense tells us that none of the articles have value enough to be worth stealing in the first place.
Just
Ha! Exactly! You just got owned. It would be beyond absurd to break into a place for the purpose of stealing such commonplace property. Stupid.
guys. Value isn't worth money sometimes. It's worth what it actually is to a person. Eyes of the beholder, hello?
Nah, that's
If your
BS.
lordship recalls, Mr. McGilded perished 2 months ago, immediately after the conclusion of his trial. A trial in which he was found not guilty. A trial in which it was established that he was the upstanding member of society his reputation implied, in fact.
Fanzeeks, please.
So I propose a toast to my learned friend and his most insightful defense.
Come on, buddy.
The articles this upstanding member of society pawns were entirely ordinary. A black overcoat that just happened to have a music box disc in one of its pockets, and a small box. I assure you, I wouldn't accept even if the man tried to make a gift of such things to me.
You know, that does make a rather lot of sense. Not
It's there, and then when you
Yours is it? Oh, goodness knows, Mr. McGillen. But you can't deposit cash in a pawnbroker. I'm quite certain of that.
I have mouse.
What is word for blah blah blah?
Shut your dang mouth!
Did you just say shut my damn mouths?
Dang mouths! Your dang mouths!
What is word for shut the hell up?
That's exactly what I meant. Anyways, the prosecution's argument is undeniably compelling.
It is incumbent on the defense now to bolster its argument. To explain what possible significance these commonplace articles pawned by this fine citizen could have.
I don't know.
Well, Kosu, is your argument in fact as demonstrable as the sound of typing Meganaunt is making?
Try about it.
Are you able to show proof that the disc or the box are in any tangible way related to this case?
Well,
Hmm.
What's the matter, Ryu? We know that they're related, don't we? They're both vital pieces of evidence.
Yes, of course. You and I both know that. We know McGilded's true character. And we know the disc is significant, even if we don't know why. But... Bag of...
I'm okay. One of my friends needs to talk to me. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not gonna not type. All right.
I'm sorry. You can continue
Push
typing.
to
I'm sorry.
talk is an option, you know.
But if we explain all that to the court at this point, we'll have to acknowledge that McGilded's acquittal 2 months ago was a mistake. That the defense's argument was flawed, based on false information.
Oh, no!
And that would mean admitting that Gina committed perjury.
Ginny!
That Van Zeke knows?
Of course I know.
Okay, listen, man, please. I'm sorry, man, really. Come on, I'm sorry. Come on, man. Is that why he's doing this now? Because he anticipated everything.
But maybe... this could be a great opportunity for us.
Sorry? What do you mean, Iris?
Well, what is it that you always say, Ryu? Sooner or later, the truth comes out. Every time.
Alright. The exact significance of the things that McGilded deposited with Mr. Windybank is something that only Gina can explain to the court. But if I put her on the stand to testify about that, it could critically damage our chances of winning this case. What's the right thing to do here? Well, here's the
I've been
thing.
waiting for this for a long time.
Listen, dude, shut up. Look, I was forced in this case. All right, Van Zix, what do you want from me? I was literally thrown in this case without even investigating a thing.
Your humiliation.
My humiliation, but I'll still win this case. I hope you know that, right?
We will see about that.
We'll see about that? All right, look, listen. Have a Snickers, all right? You're gonna have this Snickers bar for this trial because you're not you when you're hungry, man. You really aren't.
I'm not me when I'm not drinking.
You know what? That is called a drinking problem.
That's called alcoholism. Want to talk about that?
And who's to blame for having me drink so much?
Why you blame? That sounds like you're pushing blame on someone who is unrelated to your own problems. Sounds like you're pushing blame to someone for your problems. So it's not really my fault, it's just your fault because you have the illusion in your head. Have you ever thought about that? That maybe the problem is deep inside yourself, rather than just me existing.
Are you going to say stay silent, counsel?
We are having a telepathy conversation, even if this court doesn't know what we're saying, but listen, I can definitely bring it up if you want. Listen, Vanzies, this is an intervention.
What are you talking about?
Listen, that drink, you've had so many chalices, and who knows how many bottles you've had each and every day. Listen, there are people who care about you, I'm sure. So, there's this... people who care.
Your Honor, the defense is stalling for time.
You see, you said your honor, not my lord, and already that's a problem. So listen.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of my honor.
Alright, Bad Zeeks, listen, but we're gonna talk about this later, alright? We're gonna talk about this later, I promise you. Look, I'm gonna walk up to you, pat on the head, and then I'll go back to my stand. I hit my hand.
Stop that.
My
it's
lord.
illegal.
My
Are you
lord.
alright now?
No, I'm fine. My lord, the defense would like to make a proposal.
What proposal, Gonzo?
While the court awaits the arrival of Mr. McGilded's small box, I would like to call the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade, to the witness stand.
Are you high?
No. Just Call it to the stand. It's not well, it is related, but it's not related at the same time.
Okay, sure. To what end, though?
It's to do with the various articles deposited at Windybanks by Mr. McGilded, my lord. Miss Lestrade has information relating to them. I believe it would be beneficial for the court to hear what she has to say. It will prove the significance of the articles in question once and for all.
Well, well. Things are becoming interesting. I presume you've considered the implications of the testimony you're proposing. In particular, the impact it'll have on the accused's standing, and indeed your own.
I have.
Lord Venzix, would you care to explain that last remark?
The prosecution accepts the defense's proposal. I move to interrupt the cross-examination of the current witness and hear from the accused herself.
Very well. You have no objections. So the court will now hear the testimony of the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade. Your witnesses currently in the stand may step down until further notice.
Then I shall bid you good day.
Wait. You, sir, shall remain in the stand while Miss Lestrade testifies.
Oh, get talk done.
As you wish.
Mario, I think I just got dunked on, sir. Mario.
Hey, Luigi, I think this man just got dunked on.
All right then, Gina.
This guy
It's
got
time.
pwned.
I know this will be hard, but please, for your faith in me.
I slipped into the bellboy for a second.
Bruh.
Good luck for you.
And I think this is the good choice because perjury is is less than murder.
Still a very big crime.
The articles that Mr. McGilded had deposited in Windybank's pawnbrokery are intimately related with the omnibus case, the trial of which was heard in this courtroom 2 months ago.
My lord.
I am yawning. Yes, and I remember this young lady being brought before me in that trial as well.
That's right, my lord. Her testimony helped to establish the innocence of the defendant, Mr. McGilded.
The omnibus case was intriguing, to say the least. And now here we all are again, the same players in that trial facing each other once more. A twist of fate, perhaps, my Nipponese friend.
Allow me to recap the events of 2 months ago. An old brickmaker was stabbed to death in an omnibus running along London's winter streets. Apart from the victim, there was only one other person in the carriage, Mr. McGilded. Naturally, he was the prime suspect for the murder, but as the trial progressed, another possibility emerged, that the murder was in fact took place above the defendant's head on the roof deck, with the body then being dropped through the skylight into the carriage below. It was Miss Lestrade whose testimony brought that possibility to light. At the time of the incident, Miss Lestrade was concealed under a seat in the carriage, hoping to pick the pockets of unsuspecting passengers. Then, immediately after the trial, having been acquitted of the murder, Mr. McGilded died in this very courtroom, in the most extraordinary of circumstances, and now lays in my head, haunting me to this very day.
A mystery that remains unsolved even now, 2 months on. As indeed does the omnibus murder itself.
Be that as it may, the time has come for me to lay down.
Okay.
I am going
Also,
to
by the way,
get
this is
you-
the final testimony of this part, so we can we can do this and then we pause.
Oh, you guys go ahead. My eyes.
Yeah.
They're red.
Yeah, don't worry about
Oracle,
it.
neither the disc nor the small box being mentioned in the course of those proceedings.
One of my
Thank you.
friends.
I will catch you guys around later.
Okay, see you, UA. I mean, not UA. See you.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, see you, UA.
Oh no, kid. Everyone, say goodnight to Oh no, kid.
Allow me to take my leave and hang myself really quick.
Why?
Well,
Oh, stop.
Understandable. Have a good day.
Anyways, Mega, what were you saying?
anyways, good night,
I
guys,
might-
and see you.
I might not be here for very long because one of my friends really needs to talk to me.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you need to go and do that, then go for it.
I mean, I can still be here. It's just I won't be as active.
All right, that's
All right.
fair.
Yeah.
All right, UA, let's do
Sorry.
this. No, Mega, don't
All right,
apologize.
let's
It's
do
okay.
this. Let's do this. Oracle, neither the disc nor this small box being mentioned in the course of those proceedings.
Mr. Strahd. Would you tell the court now, please? What really happened in the omnibus 2 months ago, I mean.
Don't know what you mean.
Come on!
I always said all of what I know.
And what about everything you told us yesterday from inside your prison cell? Please, Mr. Strahd. This is extremely important.
But
Remember, little girl. If it transpires that you willfully withheld information in the trial 2 months ago, the Home Office will seek to prosecute you for perjury. And naturally, you will lose all credibility as a witness. Although, let's face facts, you have little credibility to lose.
Jenny, don't listen to him. Please, you have to trust me now. Iris, we're on your side. All right then. I'll talk.
It's the right choice, Gina.
Well, it would seem that my learned friend is hell-bent on bringing the entire courtroom down about his ears. So be it. I must confess that I'm struggling to understand what on earth is happening here. However, it would appear that Mr. McGillicuddy's pond articles and that extraordinary case of the omnibus harbor secrets of which we have been hitherto unaware. So, Mr. Strahd, you will now give your testimony before the court about the events of 2 months ago. You will reveal the truth, a commodity sorely lacking in your original statements.
This is it then. Everything's going to come out. Like Van Dijk said, this could bring the whole courtroom down about my ears. But as a lawyer, I'm prepared to take that risk. The real truth of the omnibus case.
Truth is, that brickmaker cove was in the cabin of the omnibus the whole time. When the Irishman dragged me out from under the seat, I saw that disc on the floor. All of a sudden, I heard a scream from over my head. That pair on the roof deck went to call the slops. That's when McGillicuddy slipped the driver some tin to do a run of the pawn shop's roundabout. He threatened me not to snitch, not to say nothing to no one about what I'd seen or heard.
Good grief, this is outrageous! What you've just told the court bears almost no resemblance to your testimony 2 months ago! As you say, my lord. Then there's every chance. I may have adjudicated an error in McGillicuddy's trial. It sounds very much to me as if the man deliberately deceived this court in an effort to cover up the most wicked of schemes. Without doubt, your lordship is correct. A great injustice was done in this courtroom 2 months ago. The actions of the accused in that trial, of this witness, and of my learned friend are entirely inexcusable.
I don't believe it.
Believe it.
The whole trial was a farce. It was all lies. That McGilded fellow was wrong to the core, just like that pickpocket. Don't forget that the lawyer from the east. They were all in it together.
You're wrong, the lot of you! Mr. Naruto, the lawyer, he didn't know anything about it!
Humbug!
I don't think so. Are we really expected to believe that?
He really stitched everyone up, didn't he? What an operation to get the man off scot-free.
Unforgivable.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, unforgivable. Stop. The lies have to stop. Stop!
Yes. The defense made a terrible error of judgment. I intend to take full responsibility and suffer whatever consequences are deemed appropriate. However, it's imperative that the court allows the witness to elaborate on her testimony, because the true significance of McGilded's pawned articles must be brought to light.
Very well, my learned student friend. Given the depths of calamity you have just plunged yourself into, this may well be worth hearing. Words fail me. The situation is utterly deplorable. Mr. Naruto!
Yes, my lord.
I will decide upon your fates following the conclusion of this trial.
Of course, my lord.
Blimey, Mr. Naruto.
Now, counsel, proceed with the cross-examination.
The real truth of the omnibus case. I think this is all just hold it. Hold it! Hold it. There we go. And you were hiding in the cabin at the time as well, weren't you, Mr. Strahd? If I remember rightly, in the storage compartment underneath one of the seats.
Yeah, that's right. It's pitch black under there, so you can't see nothing at all.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
What are you find out about our secret chef? Oh no.
Yo, you two are acting so sus right now. Oh my gosh.
What? No, we're not doing anything. No.
Alright then.
Please, don't let her know that you can try stuff.
Now, in your testimony 2 months ago, I feel certain that you claimed Miss McGilded was the sole passenger, did you not? False testimony, my lord.
That's what he told me I had to say.
But it's important that you tell us the truth now. Were Mr. McGilded and the victim acquaintances?
I don't know. But I did hear him talking a lot.
What were they talking about?
But I couldn't hear too well, but if I had to say, I think it was about money or something. They kept talking about buying and not buying.
Perhaps business dealings of some kind.
Well, anyway, they got louder and louder. Started to sound like a proper fight. I was pretty scared by then. I hardly dared to breathe, and then all of a sudden, I heard noise like someone kneeling over the floor. It was blooming out and all.
And I believe you let out an involuntary scream.
Yeah. That's what gave me away.
Yeah, just keep talking to her, okay? Don't mind us.
Yes, don't do that. Yes.
Hold it! I'm going to pretend I didn't hear any of the whispers that said something about me getting assassinated. Was the disc you saw this disc?
Just keep talking to her. Don't mind us.
Yeah, I reckon it probably was. It was right next to the cove lying on the floor.
Could this disc have belonged to the victim, perhaps?
I don't know, but McGilded picked it up pretty smartish. And then he sat the cove with a knife at his belly up on the seat.
What did he say to you at that time?
He told me not to say a word about what I saw, seen or heard to no one. About the disc and all. I was dead scared. The way he was looking at me, I thought, if I didn't go along with it, I'd get stuck with that knife too. And he started asking me a lot of questions. Like what my name was, and where I lived and all that. He asked me about being a diver too.
But after a while, what had happened in the carriage was noticed.
Yeah, that's right. But it was a kind of rapping noise.
Hold it! Man, I'm not... Yo, Aris, are you hearing them? Are they trying to kill me or something?
I'm not sure. Maybe you should ask them.
I'll ask them in like 2 seconds. All right. First, there were 2 gentlemen occupying the seats on the roof deck, I believe.
That's right.
All right. Okay, what are you 2 talking about? Hey.
What? No, we're not talking about anything. No.
No, we're not talking about anything.
Are you
Just keep talking to her. Keep your eyes off us. Just keep talking to her.
Nothing unscrupulous. Nothing at all.
All right. I don't believe that.
Must have looked down through the skylight and noticed the cub with a knife in his guts.
She.
When they screamed, the driver pulled up the horses, and McGildy got me out of sight.
Out of sight? Where?
Back under the sea where I started off.
Keep talking to her, yes.
Once the carriage came to an halt, so the 2 cubs from the roof ran off to fetch the sops.
If they immediately left to fetch the police, it would appear they were entirely unrelated to the incident.
So that left McGilded, the driver, and you still at the scene.
Yeah, one of the driver didn't know I was there because I was under the seat. I heard the cabin door open and a voice from outside.
The driver, yes. He also testified in the trial, I believe. A fellow who went by the name of Beppo, if memory serves.
What did McGilded and the driver say to each other?
I know what happened and stuff like that mainly.
Excuse me, I'm so got sick there.
Are you all right, lad?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Are you
Ran down the wrong pipe.
Do you need a drink of water?
Yes, please. We should probably head out together until grab some water together and before we get asked about anything.
You both of you stay in those stands.
My man needs a glass of water.
All
Are you
right,
gonna deny
bailiff.
him?
All right, bailiff, go get him water, please. There, your problem's solved. The bailiff will
damn
go
it.
get. Damn it. We'll stay right there. Fancy. Okay, my lord, are you hearing this?
Yes, I am. You should probably ask if they're all right.
All right, are you 2 all right?
No, don't ask them if they're all right. Ask them.
Don't ask them if they're all right. Ask them.
Some say you need to pursue them.
Yeah, all right. Hold it. I can get there. That pawn shop obviously being Windy Banks on Baker Street.
Just a moment, Counsel. Do you mean to tell me that the driver gave false testimony in that trial as well? Perhaps the excursion to the pawnbrokery slipped his mind while he was in the stand. Indeed, Lord Van Zeeks.
McGildy took off his coat and gave it to the driver.
All right, great.
He folded it up and all careful like before handing it over.
Wait, do I literally pursue this?
Yes.
Oh.
For the record, this is the only time in the duology that this happens, where you pursue someone who does not have a thing.
Got it. I'm gonna keep going.
When I saw him do that, I remember thinking, you'll get back to his testimony, don't worry. That the code and what's in it, it's gotta be worth a few bob.
Yes.
Gina was sure the disc must be worth more than Mr. Windybank was suggesting, wasn't she? I remember her quibbling with him over the price that afternoon at the pawnbroker.
Trifle looked pretty happy when McGildy flashed some brass in his face. He went running off at a lick. And the bog trotter called to me and told me to come out of the drag's cabin.
Hold it! Threatened you how exactly?
Told me I'd only been able to discover if I did exactly what he said.
Which included giving false testimony in court 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's it. And there was one other thing he said.
Which was?
He told me I had to hang on to the ticket for them from the pawn shop. Make sure not to lose it.
The tickets? Oh, I never!
Said that if he didn't show up to get the ticket off me before 2 months passed, I had to go to the pawn shop and pay the money to keep it in lug, to stop it being forfeited. He left me with some brass to pay for it.
But really? Why on earth would Mr. McGilder have done such a thing?
Depositing his overcoat with the pawnbroker before the arrival of the police makes no sense at all.
There would seem to be only one logical explanation, my lord. What McGilder had the driver deposited at Windybanks was something he didn't want the police to see. Something very important that he needed to hide at all costs.
Anyway, after that, he let me go. So I left it before the coppers showed up.
Oh, Rip. I think that was the last one. Well done, Gina. It can't have been easy to tell the truth like that.
Ginny's really put all her faith in you, Ryu.
Yes. And to thank her, she'll have to face a charge of perjury once this trial's over. So I need to use the time we have now to get as much information out of her as possible.
It's time to really go for it. Press her on every statement.
I suppose I should.
Oh, and another thing.
What's that? I was gonna do the thing. Yeah, I know, Iris.
Take a look at those two. Isn't it strange that they've been whispering to each other the entire time?
Yes, I was gonna pursue them, like at that final one, but... That is strange. It looks like they're having a secret discussion about something. I'm not sure I'm completely comfortable with that. I wonder if there's anything I can do about that. Wait, was I supposed to pursue that each and every time?
Not every time, just
Good.
any time.
Great. Alright, stop talking. Excuse me. Can you guys, shut up? Is there something you'd like to share with the court, Inspector Gregson and Mr. Graydon? Hey. Inspector? Mr. Graydon? Look at me!
No, we're talking about his ships. I mean, you're trying to give me a heart attack.
You have been whispering to each other for quite some time now, and what was that about ships? Tell us what the discussion is about, please.
No, nothing about fish and chips.
Discussion with this fella? Pull the other one, Sunshine. You think I got anything to talk with a shitty jet like this?
And I have nothing to say to this uncouth detective after he deprived me of that disc that was rightfully mine.
Yes, because I saw your little hand going over your mouth and at the direction of the said detective with both of your backs turned.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your mic cut out completely.
Yeah, you're cutting out. I think our defense attorney has lost his voice. That means I win, right? I get away with it, right?
Yes, it does. You can leave.
Awesome. Yay. Now I could go commit other murders and get away with it.
Objection? Objection? I mean, isn't that a confession, Your Honor? And also,
I mean, no, I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. Objection?
No,
you have
I would
confessed?
never.
I can't believe my voice mod crashed and it just immediately got the truth to the case. Case closed, guys. Case closed. Anyways. Okay. It's as if they've been negotiating.
Thank you, Miss Lestrade. Thank you, Counsel. I've heard enough. I believe we now have a reasonable understanding of what actually transpired on the omnibus. It would appear on that night 2 months ago, a negotiation was taking place on the omnibus. A negotiation concerning this disc. However, matters did not run smoothly. When the parties involved began to quarrel over price, McGilded took what he wanted by force, at the expense of the other man's life.
Which proves my point. The disc is clearly extremely valuable in some way. Although I don't understand why as yet.
And 2 days ago, precisely 2 months after the omnibus incident, McGilded's coat and its contents were due to be forfeited.
I didn't know what I should do with the ticket. I mean, the cop died right after his trial. I knew that.
So you decided you would try to claim the articles as your own.
Well, why not, eh? They were only gonna be forfeited. Why should I have got him? Anyway, you can't blame me for thinking about it. Thinking ain't no crime.
Mr. Straw, it would appear Mr. McGilded was preparing to kill in order to take possession of this disc. Do you know why that would be?
I ain't got a clue. But I reckon it must be worth a fair bit of brass. It was probably gonna sell it. And you can't blame me for thinking that. Thinking ain't no crime.
Okay, Gina, we get it.
My lord!
My lord!
The evidence your lordship requested has been located and is ready for the court's inspection, sir.
The mysterious little ball, deposited by McGilded 2 months ago.
He came back with the water.
Get back with the water.
Thank you.
There's no doubt in my mind that it's a key piece in this far-reaching puzzle.
Much better.
There you go with the water, Gregson.
And next part is gonna be the grand finale of DGS 1.
Hey. Man, that's I just want to know what they were discussing. I gotta say. Now,
how many testimonies do we have left? 1, 2.
Pose.
Yeah, there's only 2 testimonies left.
Oh. Man, next episode might be very short.
Well, it's probably gonna be 2 testimonies and a whole crap load of plot.
That is honestly
And the epilogue,
true.
of course.
Epilogue, yes. All right. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. But anyways, so yes, thank you all so much for coming and stopping by. Thank you to the people at the bottom left for making this possible and everything. And of course, thank you to all literal floods of donations. You guys really didn't have to, but thank you so much. I do appreciate it anyway. Anything else you guys want to say or mention for anything?
I'm sorry for
next time, prepare Streamlabs or OBS in advance.
Yeah, nice.
Long in advance.
Oh ho ho ho!
We typically are in the call for an entire hour before the stream.
Now strike a pose, my beauties. Raro raro.
9.
Yeah.
This game is sus.
Gregden donated $1 to strike a pose. Well, too bad. I can't.
He's dead.
Thank you for the donation. I'm pretty sure it's Guro. All right. Hi. So.
McGilded reference.
McGilded reference.
Haha, McGilded reference.
All right. But yeah, so gotta get the right thing. Hopefully this thing will be correct. If it's not, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, thank you all. So the next stream is gonna be tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST with all Genshin Impact. Genshin Saturday. Let's go. So I guess that's it. So yeah, until the next video or stream, guys, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.